Alright, good evening everyone. Oh, a little bit tired after just getting back home and everything, but yeah, ready to settle down with some Zenless tonight. Oh, but yeah, we still have some summer related things to take care of in Zenless, and then I would assume that, it wouldn't take that long, so probably, what was it? We can probably start in the Pale Wasteland event that I never got around to doing. So, yeah. Let me just go boot up Zenless right now. Man, I feel like just ever so slightly out of it because of, well, basically, I just had a lot for dinner. Trying to stave off the food coma. But, yeah. Let me switch it over real quick. I'm gonna hold off on the capture real quick because it'll show that little snippet of my email. I really hate that little part of booting up Hoyo games where it shows like, oh, you're logged into this email. I'm like, stop. Okay, now we good. Hey Wiz, how you doing? Yeah, alright. Let's go. Let me check if I need to burn my stamina right now, I don't remember. And it specifically shows the most discernible parts of the email. Yeah, it's always like the most annoying part. It's just like, come on. Like, it shows enough letters that people could probably try to figure something out. Although, like, I'm using like a burner, well, not a burner, but like a random email specifically for gacha related stuff to not clutter up like other personal emails. So technically there it's safe, or safer, but still, it's just like, it's so dumb. Like when something censors your phone number but only showing the last 4 digits. Like, you would think it'd be the other way around, where it would censor the last 4 digits at the very least, since that's usually the most unique part of the identifier for a phone number. I don't know. I'm not the one that designs this shit. So it's Gacha time for you too. Genshin event's about to end. Yeah, good luck with that, Wiz. Wait, how you doing, Ferali? Okay. Oh, I forgot to do auto fishing. God damn. But yeah, so after we finished the summer event earlier, we still have some extra things to do. But also, apparently, there's a chess-related event. Well, they say chess, but I don't know if this really is what I think it is. But yeah. Also, there's a cute little wallpaper here. Look at that. That's adorable. And you see Avocado just hiding behind a tree here. That's cute. When the Genshin events end, that's when they begin. Oh no. But yeah, is this daily locked or is this This does not appear to be daily locked. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go wrap up the. Oh wait, I said I was gonna burn stamina. Hold on. Okay, wait.
Any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, I can start burning stamina. But first, okay, wait. Need to get through all the other stuff first. Okay. New events usually start as old ones wrap up, new version update coming tomorrow. Oh, nice. Alright, game Chassin. Oh my god, right, I need a... Okay, so we got that crafting. And then this one. I know I don't need to maintain this at all, but because I'm so desperate to get Denny's, I'm also just build this up so that I can actually get some extra from the pawn shop. Like I'm that desperate. Alright, what else I need to stock up on? Tools and medication stuff. I have a bunch of those, but we can go do this one. Looking forward to Stanley's Story Quest Part 2 after nearly 5 years. Hey Fumo, how you doing? And let's see, what else? Medication essentials. So that means we could probably... Alright, here's the thing I need to actually start making. Actually, I have a whole bunch of the bracers here. I can just make these. Okay, anything else I need to make? Yeah, I can start making these. And that's all 4. And what was it?
Need a fortune telling?
Okay. So what do I need first? Okay, there's a little bit of an awkward moment with my Yuzuha right
Hear
now.
a summer story?
So with the I only have what was it? I combined a lot of my Lucy W engines, so Astra and Lucy has it. Though I guess now that I have Yuzuha, I guess like it would make the most sense to probably take this off of Lucy for the time being. But yeah, because I am in no position to pull for Yuzuha's W engine or anything. That and like I kind of want to save for Seed and everything, because she looks pretty cool. Although I'm kind of like conflicted between Seed and Orphe and everything. I don't know. Tanuki hours. Step 1 and number 1 priority on login is not events, it's dailies and refreshing any timer farming. Oh yeah. If you're not refreshing your timers like straight off of login, what are you doing?
Wanna hear a summer story?
Okay, but I think first things first. We can get XP through doing content, so let's get more of the promo materials first. Yeah, I remember seeing a post recently on the Zenless subreddit talking about people doom posting, or not doom posting, but really like putting down Sandy and everything, especially with Seed like coming out soon, because sorry, I got focused right now. But like, what was it? Apparently in beta, like, Sandy had a larger multiplier on her EX special, apparently. And apparently got mega nerfed. I'm like, huh? But yeah, there's like a... I'm not sure if I would say narrative, but like, there's like some general feelings being pushed across that like, people really dislike Ambi, or at least like the people vocal enough to talk on Reddit and shit, and I mean we all know where that kind of conversation goes, but I don't know. Or if it should be good. You haven't looked into Orphe Magus, but you locked in when she showed up in 2.0. All your fans do posting about a character. Are you the only ones who gets confused about Yuzuha and Orphe? What's confusing about them? Let me check. I don't remember what exactly they mentioned about Sambi's multipliers in beta compared to now. But yeah, apparently like, I think they said the EX special did like a lot more, but they nerfed it. But also people are kind of like, apparently, like now with the announcement of a new electric based character, apparently people are saying Sambi's like dead in the water or some shit. And I'm just like, oh, it's like her kit's too simple. She doesn't have fancy tech to really like min-max her damage. I'm just like, I'm like, what happened? I don't know. People find like the weirdest things to complain about, like post-release or after a character's release. I don't know.
Standing by.
It's like, I mean, when you want to compare like Sambi to like, let's say DPS performance between fucking Miyabi or
Your
Ishvan or whatever.
seems
I mean,
pretty good lately.
I mean, yeah, the results kind of speak for themselves when I was doing some stuff earlier with Miyabi.
Eradicate all evil.
Yeah, but then comparing to like other DPSs I've used, like at least with how I built at the moment, like she's pretty decent. Although crit rate can still be improved a bit. If I forget, do you get extra crit rate? Oh yeah, right here. So 10%. So 10%, and then the thing here, 20. Wait, backs up to 3. That's 22%. So you only need 78%, I believe, right? And this one's only crit damage. Yeah, crit damage. So 78. Actually, I'm almost crit capped. I'm like very close. You thought Yuzuha and Orphe were the same person? Yeah. They're entirely different individuals. Yeah, I forget. Oh, right, yeah. This one could use like some better substats, or at least more enhancements to attack, or one more into crit rate. Oh yeah, this one pissed me off a little bit with the flat HP rolls. This one's decent, although, nah, 2 flat rolls kinda... Yeah, anomaly there. Penetration, flat defense. Yeah, like this build could be a lot better. You know what? Hold on. What if... Can we find anything that's actually legitimately pretty good? Okay, not in this slot. Oh yeah, also I think I might need to... What was it? Cause with the summit set and everything, I need to re-equip my, or well, maybe not need to, but maybe it's one of those projects down the line where I need to rebuild my trigger and everything. Disc farming is awful. I mean, it's miles better than in Star Rail. Like I will say this until I will basically say this until like the end of time, but the fact that I got all these characters all the way down to Nicole here.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Like, the fact that I have them all somewhat built. Okay, maybe not Lycon. I still need to get his skills up. But the fact that I got basically every other level 60 here built is way more than how much I've tried to build up characters in Star Rail. Like, I built all these characters like since coming back in 1.6. In Star Rail, I'm lucky to build even 4 in that same amount of time. It's fucking atrocious. So wait, getting good distance ZZ is almost pleasant comparing to Genshin. I haven't played Genshin, so I'm not sure. Hey Sedika, how you doing? Please follow this link for further details. I don't know about that, Sedika. Hey Greenblade. So every wipe I get with Sambi is always zooming in on her butt. She needs Trigger to be meta, unfortunately. I mean, like, they did really, or they did kind of, you know, designed them as a pair in mind, you know, given lore reasons and that it would also lend to gameplay reasons and all that stuff, but yeah.
I am the Eye of Obel.
But yeah, with the summit set and everything, I am despairing at the thought of trying to change out all this while I'm trying to maintain near 90% crit rate to take advantage of triggers like passive and everything, given how this scales. I'm like, oh hell no, I just barely got this shit up to like 89%. I know I'm not getting the full bonus because I'm actually missing that 0.2, but F that. So like, from what you've heard from me, Genshin's as bad as Star on that regard. Only being helped by being able to have, oh yeah, like the offset piece or something. Yeah. So that's like the one thing that people really like to mention about gearing compared to like Star Rail is that off piece. And with Zenless, we have the flexibility of the fact that all 6 slots here are shared, and they're not mutually like, or no, they're not like separated where it's like in Star Rail, slots 1 through 4 are their own slots, and then completely separated are slots 5 and 6. So if you wanted to get like a 4-piece bonus, you have to get it for slots 1 through 4. And then you had to farm a very specific 2-piece only set for slots 5 and 6 in Star Rail terms. So that's what makes it a lot more annoying compared to like Zenless, where in Zenless, like, let's say there's like one very good universal set that I can really like make and craft for a whole bunch of people. I could just like make a crap ton of Woodpecker Electros or the Miyabi set, and then apply it to a whole bunch of different people, because it doesn't matter if it hits like slot 6, 5, it could hit like all these other ones here and it'd be just fine too. And then you could just basically just easily shift things around. In Star Rail, it's a lot more restrictive in like trying to pick what things to farm and whatnot. Oh yeah, I know that slots 1 to 3 are fixed. I'm just saying like what was it? Like just kind of comparing just by the number of slots for like a 4-piece set. But yeah, like if you want to make it equivalent, then it'd be like slots 1 to 3 would be like the head and glove pieces in Star Rail, and then slot 4 is the, what was it? The chest piece. This would be the planar sphere, the link rope, and everything. But yeah. You play Genshin, got to Amber, the uninstall. Wait, isn't Amber like one of the first characters you've been given? But
I've got your back.
You're not probably when I'm way further in.
Wanna hear a summer story?
Actually developing Yuzuha's stats and everything here, because yeah, I got a long way to go. Then maybe I'll start re-equipping. What was it? Start updating stuff for Trigger here. But also, still need to work on Lycon and everything. It's also kind of a pain in the ass trying to get crit rate up to 50% here. Although, still need to actually upgrade this, but I'm not really gonna focus on the drive disc because I'm still trying to get the skills all done here. Can I move the raccoon? It's blocking Yuzuha. No, yeah, you can look at Lycon instead. So wait. Oh hey Bryce. Amber's the first. One of your favorites despite not being that good. Aww. Speed is health and guys no speed in Zenless. Oh yeah, like by virtue of just Zenless being an action game, like thank fuck for no speed stats. Like, if Star Rail had like either no speed stat or at least like some, or at least like made it easier to actually fine tune, like we wouldn't really be having too much of a gearing issue in Star Rail. But I don't know, like it just feels like anecdotally it's just like all the stuff that I've seen, it's so heavily like weighed against your favor with substat farming in Star Rail than it is in like Zenless and whatnot. I don't know. Fizz DPS Amber is impractical if you value having your wrist. Oh no. So wait. Guess my Miyabi team be Yuzuha Lycon? Honestly, I have no idea. But I don't really have any other too many other choices, I think. So yeah, I guess it would be Lycon Yuzuha. So is Kama Thyron just a Kama's just a Tanuki. Just straight up. How would variety work in Star without speed? Yeah, turn-based games do need a speed set to determine that. Machine Gun Amber is a hell of a thing.
I'm at your disposal.
But yeah, okay. So we got all that. Let's go back to the beach. Alright. And let's go do Yuzuha's story. Let's see, Mermaid Dream. Talk to Alice and Yuzuha at the visitor center after an argument with Alice about sleepwalking. Ukinami Yuzuha tells everyone about her dream of seeing a mermaid. But when no one believes her, she runs off feeling dejected. To cheer Yuzuha up, everyone plays shooting games at the beach with her. A mysterious old man delivers a prize for the shooting game. A videotape called Legends of the Deep. To everyone's surprise, the footage on the tape matches what Yuzuha described in her mermaid dream.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
So wait, should just run a macro if you're doing Machine Gun Amber? You want normal attack Fisher with the macro to cover your machine gun edge?
Belle, you've arrived! Oh, what's wrong, Alice? Yuzuha kept teasing me last night. She acted like she was possessed or some nonsense, chasing me around with her eyes closed. Whoa, still snitching on me? I told you I was just dreaming. I don't even remember what happened. Why are you making such a big fuss out of it? That's not even the craziest part. I hid in the bathroom and you just kept banging on the door. No point in hiding. I'm gonna get you. Hee hee hee. Here I come. Come on. Now you're even scared of other people's dreams? Better watch out when you hit the hay tonight. You little scaredy carrot! What are you gonna do?
Wait, you were dreaming?
Yeah, a ghost story enthusiast like me is more in tune with the surreal and uncanny qualities of dreams.
I didn't do the Yuzuha boat cutscene, I did Alice. No, I think I mean, like, wait, were those cutscenes in their respective, like, summer stories, or was it during the main event story? I don't remember. But I don't know. I know we had the thing with Alice for sure.
Sounds like you were sleepwalking. Can you tell us about your dream?
It was a tranquil stretch of sea. As a kid, I was lying on my paddleboard, tired and sleepy. The sea was shrouded in mist, with only a reef visible in the distance. The waters were perfectly still.
Ah. Why does this look like the start of Path of Exile or some shit? Like, Yuzuha just gonna wash up on Ray class? Oh no. Let me take a screenshot. There is for Yuzuha, and I can also pick again. Ah, okay.
Suddenly, I heard a delicate and pure song fill the air.
Wait, mermaid. Ray class. Oh no, that's Nessa. She's still alive. Oh shit. Don't follow the voice, Yuzuha. Don't follow it.
A mermaid-like shadow appeared in the water before me and quickly swam away behind the distant reef. The song drifted from behind the reef as I paddled toward the rocks. I was paddling along when suddenly the singing stopped. Confused, I paddled forward anxiously and heard a splash from behind the reef. It sounded like something falling into the water.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go. You want to Path of Exile 2 follow up on the Nessa thing? I'm not sure.
When I reached the reef, I found nothing behind the rocks. Just some ripples dancing on the water's surface.
So, you dreamed about a mermaid, but never actually saw it?
Because, like, with Pee-wee 2, I mean, like, it takes place, like, well, a bunch of years after Pee-wee 1. Although, technically, we never did see Nessa directly die. It's more like she just disappeared after the encounter that after we defeated the Brine King. So, I think, like, they left it open-ended where it's possible that she got away, especially now that it's dead, not being under its, like, influence anymore. And as a woman then turned mermaid, she probably lives longer than would live longer than most people or something, so I'd say it's possible that they would bring her back. Kind of lame if they didn't lead sign one of the hanging threads in Pee-wee 1. Yeah, I feel like they'll probably bring back Nessa. If anything, like, if we had a more water-related area or something for Path of Exile 2 story, you can see her taking the Brine King's place as a god. As a god? I'm not sure. But yeah, I wouldn't expect a happy ending or whatever, considering Nessa's whole thing in Pee-wee and stuff.
Nobody gets me like you do, Belle. Uh-oh, see that skeptical look on the Missy's face? She probably thinks I'm just spinning another tall tale.
Am I wrong? I've only just joined Spook Shack and you've already tricked me countless times. Like treasure hunting in Siloam Bay, only to find some marbles stashed by elementary school kids.
She's embarrassed about that.
Or investigating cat spirit rumors on 6th Street, only for it to be a cat siren with 2 tails.
Wait a second. What other cat siren do we know with 2 tails?
Oh, and don't forget hunting for demons moaning in a hollow, only to discover it was a lost bamboo with a broken voice module.
Sounds like stuff from a show about science and busting myths.
So everything's turned into an episode of Redo's Myths Busted, huh? I think I get where Alice is coming from now.
Redo's Myths Busted.
Huh. Looks like you really don't believe me. I even wasted my breath telling you all those juicy stories from my dreams.
Man, I miss watching that show. I remember watching Mythbusters on TV and shit. Those are some fun times. Where was Kama? Was he underwater in her dreams? I mean, I don't think Kama and Yuzuha would have, like, an actual mental link where they would literally share dreams between each other. This isn't like Fate Grand Order between, or the Fate series in general, where, like, the master and servant would, like, have occurrences of, like, shared dreams of, like, one's, like, memories or something, but usually the servant's memories. Looking a bit dejected, Yuzuha vanishes in the blink of an eye.
Yuzuha? It's not that I don't believe your dream. It's just...
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Better go find her quick.
What should I do, Belle? What if she never talks to me again? Like snapping your sword into an asymmetric shape. Ah, that's even worse, you know. Yeah, so we gotta go find Yuzuha. Uh-huh, I saw her heading toward the aquarium. So wait, Or Gouda, who just has this whole weird dream on top of the normal Master Servant thing. How much deeper can this go?
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Yuzuha, are you okay? I'm terribly sorry, Miss Yuzuha. Esteemed owner of Mystic Wares, please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? I know I messed up wait, what fish? I thought you were so upset that we didn't believe you. Oh, right, you just reminded me. I was actually still mad just now. Alright, once bitten, twice shy. Can't blame you for being skeptical after all the times I've messed with you. Roxy, you're not buying it either, are you? I've seen a PubSec officer as tall as a building, you know. Alright, if you guys really want to make it up to me, then come hang out with me at the beach a little longer. Very well. I'll cover all the activities at the beach today. Cover for what? Silly bunny. We're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us. Watch as Belle starts having dreams of her Bang Boo. I mean, it is like a.
Feel free to explore.
It is an actual movie in Zenless where like the story of it was like a dude swaps bodies with a Bang Boo, and you can tell
Quick, come with me!
all the hilarity that ensues with the Bang Boo controlling a human's body.
I just found something amazing!
Oh, Proxy! I can smell a ghost story in the air. Ghost story? Where? I'm on the Shooting Challenge videotape awards. You should be able to find it, right, Proxy? Gunslinger Challenge. Sharpshooter Challenge, Legends of the Deep. Huh, I knew you'd think the same as me. Wait a second, why does this feel so familiar? Oh, I remember now. These videotapes and that Midnight Ethereal you wanted to watch last night came in the same packaging, both in unmarked boxes. Imagine being able to actually taste what electricity tastes like with a body that's meant to do that. Or eat sea salt water corroded batteries and everything. Cause Bang Boo loves that, or Bang Boos love that shit. Especially where the plug is on a Bang Boo. We don't talk about that. Or they can just do what like Eos does, like in Belle's room. It has like those two hands that lifts up Eos and charges it by its head or whatever. Because apparently that's a way for Eos to charge. It's like just two hands like plopped on the sides of Eos's head. Kind of like some wireless charging thing. It's kind of weird that they have a mechanism like that, but yeah. Or at least like, you know, why hands? The last one had an ethereal crawling out of the TV. And this one, with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable thing might crawl out next? Eos may have a unique body. I mean, probably. Okay, since you're so scared, if you all watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sound fair? Alright, challengers, have you made your choice? Alex gives you a look that clearly says, let's just go with her, I'm scared. Legends of the Deep. Okay, please check your gear. We're heading out. It's been said that Eos is an older model. Oh yeah, because Eos from before the fall of the capital. Or the old capital.
Let's ace this stage! Gotta reload! Come on, Yuzuha! Win it, and the Legends of the Deep tape is ours! Quiet! I need to... You've got it, Yuzuha! Give it your best shot!
Okay, that was definitely not the best time to use that.
I said quiet! I gotta concentrate! You.
I wish I had the laser.
Perfect! Come on! Praise me!
That reminds you somewhat. Wait, that reminds you saw someone remodeling a 3DS. One of the changes he made was have it have wireless charging. Oh, that's cool. Whoa there, little sharpshooters. You've got your eyes on Legends of the Deep, don't you? Yep, and you are? I'm Mia's grandpa. Just call me Ahab. She's still busy helping other customers, so she asked me to bring this prize over to you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ahab. No biggie. I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for an Aqua Blaster membership card and there'll be an even bigger prize waiting for you down the line. You mean this one? You take out the membership card Therese gave you. Ah, I didn't realize I was talking to real enthusiasts. Well, if you're interested in trying out the new challenges, I might be able to get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen so test cards meant for operator use. Oh, would you look at that? Big spenders. Thanks to kind folks like you looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. And that silly girl is actually happy about it, saying it's for the future of the resort and all that stuff. I mean, the resort was in dire straits. So wait, that remodeled 3DS had like Bluetooth for headphones, more storage, bigger batteries. Holy shit. Give it a stock DS battery so it never dies. Those things were powered by witchcraft. I wish I could replace my Game Boy Advance battery. Or like the Advance SP battery in particular. Oh, forgive me. Once I get to talking, it's hard to stop. Here you go. The videotape you wanted, but heads up, once you play it, the Sea God's gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Hey, just don't play it in my room. But seriously, where do you even find something that plays videotapes these days? Oh, gee, I wonder where, Alice. Minato said he was installing a TV at the drink stand. So wait, Game Boy Advance SP had a battery where it give the low battery orange light, so you can turn it off and on and be green. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. You know, taking two batteries and hooking them up to it. I have to find a shop that can do it, but you did way back when. Kind of playing on SP. Yeah, like I'd assume you'd have to find like a specific place, like a very, very specific place that would stock up on those or something. Although, can you, is there no way to like order those batteries like online somewhere through like some kind of, you know, obviously third-party site or something? Or are there just none? That or maybe they would be pricey as shit compared to actually finding a store that somehow has them in stock. Thanks for setting everything up, Minato. No big deal. Since it's a resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll pitch in. You need anything? You tell Minato about the shooting challenge and getting the Legends of the Deep videotape. It does feel a bit suspicious, but TV's all set up now, and you can watch it whenever you like. You went to your favorite used game store run by some crazy kook and you replaced it along with the cartridge battery in Pokemon Crystal? I remember my Pokemon Crystal battery ran out a while ago. I think it was mainly because I had Pokemon in the daycare and left it like that for years, but I'm not sure. There could be some company that just makes drop-in replacements. Your battery's online, but in 2025 they might be aftermarket. Yeah, so it seems like a bit, yeah, hard to like trust maybe, unless you really know where you're buying from. As the videotape slides into the player, the TV hisses with static. Through the noise and flicker, an image appears on the screen. It just constantly drains the battery. You don't know if daycare does anything. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a daycare thing, but yeah, so like it doesn't have any way to like stop itself from constantly draining the battery, even just like a little bit. Woo! The TV displays an expanse of foggy sea, accompanied by a beautiful melody. A mermaid shadow appears beneath the waves, swimming quickly behind the reef rocks in the distance. But just as it hooks you in, the tape ends.
Hold up, Yuzuha. About your dream last night.
So the Game Boy and GBA, minus the Fire Red Leaf Green Pokemon games, had batteries in the cartridge. The battery runs the clock, and the daycare only checked the last time it integrated. So the battery always keeps running the clock, so that's why it keeps draining the battery. Holy shit. It's the same as a computer CMOS battery. Constant power is required to maintain the internal clock. Oh, 360p. Yeah, I mean, it is a videotape, so I wouldn't expect high res on a videotape. Though for GBA ones, it was just for the clock, and Game Boy ones use it for memory.
This is the place! The mermaid song! The color of the sea, and those rocks in the distance! Everything matches perfectly!
Wait, don't tell me that...
No way.
Mermaids are real? Of course! My paranormal radar is super accurate! What do you say? Wanna come search for mermaids with me?
So replacing batteries is fairly easy, you just need to be able to solder it. I don't have any tools for that.
But isn't this place a little eerie for mermaids? Come on, Alice. Don't you want to be the first scientist to study mermaids? Think about it. Discovering a new species. Having your name go down in the history books of ether biology. Your outstanding work could even result in a mermaid emblem being added to the Timefield family crest. Wow! You think I could really achieve something like that?
Oh my god.
The similarities with your dream are definitely a coincidence worth looking into. But I don't think mermaids are gonna be that easy to find.
You just trust an experienced person's hands versus your shaky couldn't pass the basic high school weld hands. Your high school has like welding lessons? Which my high school did. It'd be actually practical. Your dad did a little soldering at home. You'd have him replace your battery if you needed another. Ah.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Don't you want to capture some mermaid footage? Just think, if we rent out that tape, no, a public screening, you'll never have to worry about your electricity bills again.
For a week? So funnily enough, videotape Jane picks up in her story quest was in full HD. And there was an actual attempt in the late 90s to create videotapes that could store as much data as a Blu-ray. But was killed by ununified standards and then DVD. I didn't have any welding classes as an option in high school. No, there was none of that stuff. Like no classes that would be related to like any trades or whatever, like welding or other stuff like that. No, my school didn't have any of that shit. I didn't even know that was even possible to have as a class. So wait, there are reasons to have a dead battery Pokemon though. Easier RNG manipulation. Maybe it's a generational thing. Yeah, maybe it's a generational thing.
Just picture it now. As the film ends, the whole audience rises for a standing ovation. The credits roll across the screen. Director, Faithin. Narrator, Alice. Producer, Ukinami Yuzuha. Action director, Komano Manato. Special thanks to the Timefield family.
Having an action director for a nature documentary feels a little sus.
Feels
But boy,
what?
that all sounds amazing.
Yeah, right? Let's go find Mia and get to the bottom of this.
So you had a class in your high school for working on cars? What the fuck? How do you guys get classes like this in your high schools? You fail your welding class because your hands are most affected by tremors? Sorry to hear that was. There's a highly contested class, it's hard to grab a place for the car class. Really? think a school would offer through community college, but yeah, I get a teacher's recommendation and then cover transportation yourself. Man, that's not... Man, that sounds really annoying with all the barriers to entry to get that kind of class. Like, not just a recommendation, but you have to somehow find your way over there yourself. Hey, there you are. I was just wondering why you hadn't come to claim your prize after finishing the challenge. Mia, about this videotape. Right here, sharpshooters. This is your well-deserved Legends of the Deep grand prize. A collector's edition of 2 kilometers under the sea. 2 kilometers? You know, this tape contains valuable footage of many endangered... Oh god, excuse me. Of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? Oh, it's not that. We already got the prize. And selling Supernatural really did happen. You tell me about meeting Mr. Ahab in the mermaid videotape. My grandpa? You didn't give him any Denny, did you? Or agree to one of his totally suspicious offers? No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. Oh, that stubborn old man. I told him to stop meddling in my business. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. As for that videotape you got, I got no idea where it came from. He's been hoarding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. The shop's over in the shopping district. I'll walk you there so you can ask him yourself. That's alright, we'll go find him.
A one-of-a-kind, brand new experience.
2 kilometers, not very deep. The university pipeline and... Wait. Heavy subject matter for sure, does mainly plays gotcha, doesn't know socioeconomics and politics. They start ranting. You're right that I don't know shit. Anytime those kinds of topics come up, I just shut the fuck up for the most part because I am too inexperienced or uninformed to even have any say in those matters. If you try walking 2 kilometers underwater, it'd be very much a walk worth mourning. Step right up to the curio stall. Trinkets, snacks, souvenirs. Grab any 3 for 20% off. Spend over 20,000 Denny and get a free island flower garland. Hello, Grandpa Ahab. Ahem. Oh, it's you guys. I should have known you couldn't resist the urge to uncover the secrets of the deep sea. Oh. Oh, you just said I don't talk about that. Yeah, I'm bad at reading too, don't mind me. I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm thankful I'm not that kind of streamer. Do you know who shot this videotape? The one who filmed it. Closer than you think. That's me. This is none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of humans and the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? Do you know where there's a film? What, you want to go find them? Well, there's no need. I got a similar deep sea spirit right in my shop. In this shop? Hold up, Yuzuha. Remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from last time? That pink-haired shop owner said the same thing. And then tried to sell us some... Pink-haired. Then try to sell us some cat spirit viewing tickets and scam me out of 20,000 Denny's. Nicole, come on. Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet? That is ridiculous no matter how you look at it. Me having just watched, finished watching season 1 of 7th Prince, I don't know about that. Or, the recent episodes of To Be Hero X. It's like, some unknown, alien or otherworldly creatures as pets? More likely than you think. Nicole moving up on the world, she owns a shop. It's probably one of those, really shady looking scam pop-up shops that they just, put up out of nowhere without having, any permit to even conduct business. And then as soon as she fleeces some people, she tears that shit all down and runs the fuck away. All Divine Narwhal just being a pet in Genshin. We just thought it'd be cool to see with our own eyes. Oh sure, I can let you take a look, but listen kid, there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. I don't care about making money myself, but it'd mean a lot if you could show a little support for Mia's stall. She just messaged me on Knock Knock that you're actually the ones who took over here, but you gotta understand, it has been easy for her. Of course, I'm not saying you need to give her any extra bonuses or anything. Helping her get more customers shouldn't be too hard for her folks as resourceful as you, right? Promoting the resort is our job too. And don't go telling my granddaughter we struck any kind of deal. Let's just say we're like-minded people helping each other out. Heart for heart. Rest assured, heart for heart. Roxy, I know you got a knack for business and all, but where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Wait, so we really have to talk people into it? That's so embarrassing. I got the experience, so let me give it a try. What can I do for you, ma'am? Why not try some high-speed archipelago shoot? No. Dang. Shot down so quickly. Oh, how cold! And blunt too. You seem like such a graceful young lady. Why would you want to promote such an unladylike sport with them? Alice seems caught off guard, slipping into a moment of self-doubt. No worries, let's try talking to someone else. Can't remember if links in this chat gets, no, I don't think I have any, I don't think I have any filters that block any and all links. I think it should be good. But yeah, it's the usual, like, ask first kind of thing. Hey, what's up? Would you like to try the exciting Aqua Blaster challenge? Aqua Blaster, sorry, I can't swim. There's no swing involved. Or working out either. The middle-aged man, clearly fed up with similar sales pitches, quickly walks away. Oh, come on, you can't expect to sell anything like that. Business is all about creating demand. Come with me. Daddy, can you stop talking on the phone? I want that toy from the shooting stall. Alright. Those booths are rigged. It's really hard to win. I'll get you a toy when we get home, okay? Roxy, these beach targets are way too easy. You saw flashes you a sneaky wink. Yep, that was way too easy. Daddy, they all said it's easy. And did you always say you're the best at shooting games? Darla, haven't I always told you? Don't believe everything you hear, see it for yourself. Just because they say it's easy doesn't mean it really is, right? Well, I mean, why don't you go try it out for yourself if you want to see how easy it can be? Oh no, Belle, the big prizes are almost gone. Come on, one more round before it's too late. Belle's a fraud of a businesswoman. Hey, she knows how to promote movies and shit. Like the summer, like beach resort stuff is out of her wheelhouse here. Just a light pull on the trigger and the big prize is yours. This is the only place where you can get a deal like that.
Let's ace this stage.
Oh, wait, we got the laser. Oh shit.
You got this, Yuzuha! Show him what you got! Yuzuha! You're the best! Are we seriously supposed to talk like this?
Go, Yuzuha, go! Don't ask. She hates it when we're loud. Praise me! Hey, what are you two whispering?
Wait, no, she had more voice lines, but I cleared it too fast. Wait. Yuzuha was getting angry about them whispering. Oh, come on, bro. At least give us more targets so that they finish their voice lines. What the fuck? Because this is a quest-related minigame. I can't get back to those voice lines. Dude. Guess what? Mia told me that Dad fired off 10 rounds just to win the prize. He was squeezing the trigger. Wait. He was squeezing the trigger so hard it looked like sparks would fly any second. You're a total business mastermind. You hate when you do that in accident during in-game play voice lines. Yeah, it's even worse in what was it? In Zenless. Cause like it's so easy to basically clear the waves they provide you fast enough, whether it's combat or minigame related. And then cause they expect baseline for people to be much more slow to to proceed along. But then even then it's just like the one thing that really annoyed me during the Alice surfing minigames, like if you basically just go forward without crashing into the walls, you would cut off so many voice lines just because you're appropriately accelerating when you need to and boosting when you have enough meter. So then if you actually play anywhere remotely decently without running straight into the wall for 30 plus seconds, then you just don't get to listen to any extra voice lines. It's so silly. I kind of wish at that point, if you're gonna have us going through voice lines like that, have some scripted segments where we slow down for a bit, or like have like some random infinite looking corridor that so we can keep hearing some extra voice lines or something like that. It really gets on my nerves every time, like, cause like it's been like this like ever since I got back in 1.6 and everything. I'm not sure how much more it's been the case in the earlier patches, but Hoyo has shown no signs of actually trying to improve their voice line timings, especially with how short some minigames can be if you even play remotely well. Then it's like you might as well just forget about anyone having any voice lines. Sitting in the Gwendolyn corridor. Yeah, like something like the Gwendolyn corridor or some shit, like, I don't know, just something. Cause like, it sucks that like, you know, like, cause like, obviously every player would like to play their best or as well as they think they can. But then, when playing well basically skips all the precious voice lines and story stuff that you would like to hear, then it's kind of like a punishment for doing well. I'm just like, why am I punished for this? Well, why am I punished for accidentally skipping just to fight for my life against like some enemies on screen, even if it's trash mobs? I'm like, come on. Let's go. I bet Mia's already told her grandpa about our accomplishments. Time to check out the deep sea spirit. Yuzuha drags you to Ahab's store.
Mia told me everything. Thank you for stepping up to help manage the resort.
No worries, Grandpa Ahab. By the way, do you think you can show us that deep sea spirit now?
You're not supposed to use the laser beam. Hey, it's their fault for not lowering the sensitivity on the laser beam and also making it like a super fast hit scan kind of thing. Like you know, like if anyone's familiar with playing like most kinds of shooters involving a laser weapon of some sort that you can continuously hold for extended periods of time, like it's kind of par for the course that players would experiment by waving the crosshair all over the screen the moment they get anything with a rapid fire laser. Like at that point, they might as well just have like, if they want to make it more unwieldy, instead of having like players like just brainlessly wave the cursor all over the screen, they make the laser somehow slower and then have it like as like a delayed whip-like projectile where you'd have to like whip the laser around to give it some extra like execution to kind of like shoot down targets with. Like you'd have to like finagle the water beam or laser beam around to actually hit the targets instead of like just zigzagging like the laser or your cursor just all over the screen. Like you're just like you just downed like 100 cups of coffee or some shit. Your Farina one-tapping enemies in story quests and cutting out 28 seconds of dialogue but ending the fight in 2 seconds. Yep. They tried preventing New Light and Genshin from having that kind of sensitive giant laser, but Backlash is so good they revert the change and give you apology currency. Oh, wait, so wait, that character had like a laser thing too that you can control? But yeah, like, balance-wise, yeah, like, they would have to come up with a way to make the... Wasn't the laser really powerful too? You're gonna mention the laser? Yeah, it's like, when you have any kind of laser weaponry, whether it's like a shooting gallery thing or an actual character weapon, like, there's usually reasons why in these kinds of situations they would make the sensitivity a lot tighter or a lot lower so that players wouldn't just like grab the mouse and then just raise their DPI and just wave the cursor just all over the screen like you're trying to like, what was it? Hold on real quick. Cause like, at some point, like when you get a laser like this, you just basically like start the game and then you just go wave everything across the screen like this and then it's like, okay, I got all the targets. Boom, bam, done.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot about that. Many have longed for a peek behind the curtain, but I always warn people to be ready. Your whole worldview may be turned upside down.
So wait, Nuvolet basically fires a Kamehameha, can hover it around when shooting it. With high mouse sensitivity, you can hit everything. It's the meme laser in Elden Ring. I never played Elden Ring. Like, it's still on my bucket list, but like, I think if I want to get it, I want to wait for the expansion to go on sale, but because of, you know, how there's usually not too much of a big sale on Elden Ring in general, even during the summer sale and everything, like, the expansion was not discounted at all. So I'm like, and I saw the price for the expansion, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot. So I don't know, like it is a huge price to ask for both the base game and expansion, even if like the base game's discounted a bit.
It's fine. Go ahead, Grandpa Ahab.
From the first sprout beneath the water to the four-legged creatures that conquered land, life has traveled far on its evolutionary journey through the tireless work of countless generations of biologists. The threads of evolutionary history gradually unfold before us.
The 1.0 Elden Ring broken ass laser beam. Did they ever fix it in later patches or something if it was that broken? PS4 Nahida players coping.
But there are still unsolved mysteries and unknown forms of life. The sea god legend of Fort Elpis, the bizarre expansion of Hollow Zero, the ghostly dancers of Ballet Twins. Yet none of these compare to what's coming next. Ladies and gentlemen, rabbits and tanukis, you're about to witness a new chapter in the history of evolution, defying the boundaries between ocean and land, the deep sea spirits.
That dude, don't fucking shark go.
Huh?
Dude, these shark boos have been abused so much for summer festivities. I feel so bad for them. So wait, the PS4 player is still stuck on the loading screen for intro patch? Wait, what happened? Definitely no Wheeze emote.
Yuzuha. Let's not get too carried away.
You good-for-nothing old weirdo! Where's the mermaid from my video?
Mermaid? What mermaid? What you've been looking at all along are deep-sea spirits.
Playing word games now, huh? Alice, open the door. Get Minato.
Whoa, 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 calm down, young lady, or I'll have to call who's ever in charge here.
Well, we're the ones in charge.
Grandpa Ahab, you probably forgot, but we're the ones in charge here. Maybe you could tell us where you saw the mermaid all those years ago. As for this spirit that breaks the boundary between land and sea, you can just keep that to yourself for now.
Well, it's been decades now. How am I supposed to remember the exact location? Whoa, whoa, don't get feisty, little lady. If I don't know where it is, we can always look around. Hold up, where did I put that thing? Ah, here it is. My mermaid radar.
Mermaid radar? So wait. PS4 slowest hard drive known to man. Genshin's infamous for co-op groups to clear a farming run before a PS4 player even loads in. Ooh. Oh god. That sounds so bad. Mr. Ahab pulls out a crudely modified boundary measurement device.
I salvaged this from discarded supplies of the old Capital's Research Institute. With my modifications, it'll beep whenever it detects any humanoid creatures with fish tails.
The number of times you've heard, I loaded in, the boss was dead in random weeklies.
And have you heard? There was a reported sighting of a mermaid at a deep-sea fishing spot recently.
Not right now though, with the TikTok hacker on the loose. Wait, what's going on with Genshin weekly farming? Like, just some random cheater that screws with things, like if they get into other people's lobbies?
Hey, don't give me that look. If you don't believe me, you can ask Empy. Lots of customers have seen it. Whether there are fish or not, might as well cast the net, right? What's there to lose? Trust me, this radar will be beeping like crazy at that deep-sea fishing spot.
So wait, they're hacking other players' max damage achievement to be 20 million? Huh. Can't be banned when Kave was literally deleting objects. Trapping players in a permanent falling state when they load into the hacker's world. Oh, that's terrible. They arrested the guy. They actually arrested the guy that wrote the Kava hack? Huh. So wait, how does the hacking the max damage achievement work? Wait, do you mean like it raises the requirements to make it nigh impossible for people to like get their achievement, or does it automatically set it that high to make them illegitimately get the achievement? I would assume raise the max requirement, right? So wait, only we get out permafalling is the Alt F4 reset console, wait several minutes to get auto ejected from co-op? Bro. So with the ladder? The tracker will list max damage you've dealt as 20 million. Huh. Why will they do that? Or does Hoyo have some kind of like trackers set in so that like if they detect like you have some weirdly specific number, you could possibly get banned for that or something? The achievement's 50k, by the way. Oh, which would be a big red flag for Hoyo. Yeah, I'd assume that triggers some red flags for Hoyo to maybe like look into banning people, right? So that seems pretty shitty. Oh. Wait, can I talk to Lycon or anyone here? Oh, I can't. Aw. Actually, who else is around here? Wait a second. Come on, rub some machine oil on my back. Is the machine oil supposed to go inside? Whatever, humans do it this way, so I want it too. No, that's sunscreen, not machine oil. Humans do sunscreen, I think. Help me put the sunscreen machine oil on my back. No difference, it's still the same machine oil. And what bang will even need sunscreen? Bruh. Actually, wait, so how many other agents are around here? So wait, you can request your achievement value to be reset to 0 on the game feedback site, only if you join their world. But they're doing random matching in domains and weeklies. Sounds like you're fine if you're the host. Huh. Not sure if I'll find too many other random party members there. Oh, okay. Yes, boss. What do you need me to do? Ever run into any mermaids out where you're, ever run into any mermaids while you're out at sea? A mermaid? I knew it! That weird guy totally tricked us! Yeah, over at the deep sea fishing spot. Lots of people saw her yesterday morning. I knew it, he wasn't just some ordinary old man. You use all? So wait, you can't choose to specifically host, you can only host if you attempt to match and there's no one else with the world open? Oh really? You were literally downing him like 2 seconds ago. Have you seen them too? Yep, she's really pretty, and her fishtail was so cute. She even waved at me when I was out sailing. Can you take us to see her? Of course, Master said your vision is my mission. I could, but Master's father once warned me about it. Some areas of the open sea are covered in thick fog. There was once a captain who returned from a voyage completely crazy claiming he'd seen a mermaid. From then on, he became obsessed with finding the mermaid. In the end, he lost his family and everything he had. With how easy it is to lose your way in the fog, it's possible he ended up in a hollow and just got corrupted. So maybe what he saw was just a hallucination. Epi can only take you to the safe zones. If the mermaid went into open sea, then Epi's not allowed to go there. Of course, safety first. You look around the area Epi mentioned, but the radar stays silent. No sign of a mermaid. After such a long journey, you're tired, hungry, and start seeing things. Oh no. No good. I'm so hungry, I'm seeing things. I can't believe there's not even a single snack on this boat. So not classy at all. Kaminosuke trying to prove your loyalty? Empi, there's gotta be fish on a fishing boat, right? Empi is a penguin boot. Penguins eat fish, but penguins don't eat fish, so there's no fish on Empi's boat. Empi can make grilled fish, but there's no fish on board. You'll need to catch some first. Oh right, we can fish. Look at Yuzuha. Just because I said we can go fishing doesn't mean I actually know how to fish. Look at Minato. Don't tell anyone about this, but I'm actually kind of afraid of water. What? You are? Look at Alice. Don't look at me. There's zero fishing talent in my family. Back in the day, they used to call my dad Captain Skunk because he's gonna catch a thing. What about your grandpa? They used to call my grandpa Admiral Skunk. Then I guess this, yeah, you all have your reasons. Then I guess it's time to reveal my true identity as the ultimate angler.
I'm feeling pumped. Let me help you.
Oh, whoops. I thought it was the person. Hold on.
I got something. So heavy. Can we even carry it back?
It's only 7.4 kilograms. What? A tail behind a rock. I wonder. I wonder. Wait a minute. I think I just saw something. Behind that reef, there's a mermaid. You hurry to pull the mermaid onto the boat, And to your surprise, you see a familiar face. Touch scaly tail. Oh, Proxy. Didn't expect to run into you here. Why are you sleeping behind the reef? Oh, Victoria Housekeeping Company got a commission from Fantasy Resort to help supervise some service details and stuff. Mr. Lycon sent me to check on the shark nets in nearby waters. I found a spot on the reef that looked just like a sofa, so I decided to lie down and try it out. That was when you guys came and carried me back. Oh, that kinda makes sense. So wait. Lose damage. Wait, keep achievement, lose damage record. You had to run in with a hacker and say you have to reset your achievement. You hadn't broken 1 million damage yet, so you have playroom for improvement. That's no mermaid, that's a shark. The mate part is right. That is true. That is true. Not a mermaid, but we got one part of it of that there. You skipped the most important part, sleeping. And this radar really goes. Wait, and this radar really does go beep 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 too. It's hard to deny. It's hard to deny, but it really is a human-shaped creature with a fish tail. It's a completely different species. Proxy, what's up, Yuzaha? Let's head back first and get some answers from that weird old man. After a long journey, you finally arrive at the beach pier. As soon as you step off, Yuzaha, clearly fuming, leads everyone straight to Ahab's little shop. Welcome. Oh my, you really found a mermaid. No need to thank me, really. Just do me a favor and drop by Mia's booth sometime. That will do. This mermaid might not be what you expected. Does Ellen like swimming? I'm not sure. I would imagine so. Sure she is. Human on top and kind of human fish on the bottom. I mean, just look at that tail fin. I quit making excuses, you weird old man. This is clear shark thyron. All right. Mermaid made fish. What's the difference anyway? Bruh. Just some fancy old tales to make a living off of, not hurting anyone. You think it's harmless? That's because you never truly believe mermaids are real, so you don't understand how much it hurts the people who do. Upon hearing this, the man's expression shifts into a conflicted mix of emotions and lets out a deep sigh. When he speaks again, the playful banter is gone, replaced by a tone of quiet sincerity. Listen, kid, I won't ask for those beyond the... Wait. I won't speak for those beyond these waters, but around here, no one believes in mermaids more than I do. If you really want to know what you're after and what it could lead to, then follow me. Ahab opens a small door on the right side of the shop, revealing a sailor's quarters. The walls are covered with hand-drawn sketches of mermaids, newspaper clippings of reported sightings, and analytical research. In the middle of the room sits a collection of related files and photo albums. Yeah, Ellen likes sugar and her friends.
The first time I saw a mermaid was when our fishing boat got caught in a spell of bad weather, and the propeller struck a reef. The boat drifted helplessly into a thick bank of fog.
Ellen probably likes sleeping. I mean, like, I know that she doesn't, like, she's usually not one to put in, like... Or what was it? Not one to put in a lot of work if she can help it. And also, usually she ends up sleeping because, like, she just doesn't have enough sugar in her system or something. Because I remember, like, after some combat stuff, at least, like, when they showed Victoria Housekeeping early on, is like, after Ellen does her whole thing in combat, she, like, dozes off because she needs to get some, like, sweet snacks in her. Stuff like that.
Just as I was lying helplessly on the deck, I suddenly heard a magical, fairy-like voice singing.
A fairy-like voice?
What happened next is exactly what you saw in the ship's recorded footage. I sent the footage to all sorts of societies and institutions, but all I got in return was skepticism and alienation. I searched time and time again for the waters where I was rescued, and once I even caught another glimpse of the mermaid's shadow. Following the song, I sailed toward the reef, where the shadow vanished. But the singing suddenly stopped. I rushed forward, afraid it'd get away. And that was when I heard a splash behind the reef. By the time I got there, sure enough, there was nothing in sight.
So surprisingly, she did kind of like the part-time job you can land up working at Enzo's shop in one of her trust events. Oh yeah!
So, you do remember where you saw the mermaid back then?
Of course. I wouldn't dare forget it for a moment. It's on the old sea route from the docks of Waifei Peninsula, in the area where the fog is thickest. But with the Lemnian Hollow expanding, that part of the sea is already inside the hollow, and I had no choice but to give up my search. All I could do was sort through the related files and photo albums, as if that would somehow prove my life wasn't wasted.
Hold up. Why is the last photo in this album a picture of Mia? Does that mean Mia's grandma is actually...
Ah, I get it now.
So, the reason you've been searching for mermaids is to find your family?
Oh, so that's why this is so important to you.
Wait, what happened though? Ellen likes to spank Belle if she ever touches her tail. I mean, I know that Ellen doesn't like when anyone touches her tail in general. Oh, was it just some random? That sounds like some random person's like a YouTube short more than official. I mean, the not liking anyone touching her tail is like the official part. I'm not sure about the former part there.
Huh? What are you even talking about? We're not even the same species. What kind of stuff are you kids watching these days? Now that I think about it, it was all just a dream. I wasted my whole life chasing after something that was nothing but an illusion.
It was fan-made. Oh, I mean, given the stuff I've seen with Zenless, like, I would have put it... Oh, wouldn't be surprised. Okay, no, I'd be actually surprised about that.
All I want now is to be there for my granddaughter and make up for the responsibilities I should have taken before.
You've already been amazing, Grandpa Ahab. With your help, Mia's stall has been getting way more customers.
You can see that as like trying to teach the other person what it was like to have someone touch your... Wait, someone touch your behind one touch like that?
It's all thanks to you good kids for helping out. As for all the tales and folklore, you may hear them and want to chase after them on a whim. But at the end of the day, maybe it's better to just leave them as mysteries. Don't get sucked in like I did, spending your whole life in a pitiful room like this, stuffed with legends and tales.
Don't say that, Captain. The stories in this room are super cool. Belle, can you help me look up the old sea route?
Wait, what are you doing? There's a hollow out there. If you go in, you might never come back out.
We're professionals.
Don't worry, Grandpa Ahab. I know a thing or two when it comes to navigating hollows.
If we're going to enter the hollow by sea, we'll probably need a bigger ship to ensure stability and safety. Ferries search through past navigation routes. Indeed, there's a section in the hollow. Yuzuha looks lost in thought and doesn't respond. Yuzuha, are you listening? Uh-huh, let's go. Let's borrow a ship from Captain MP and set sail. Power harem on our side. Wait, you're not heading out to sea again, are you? That's right, Captain MP. We want your biggest ship. We're heading into the hollow to chase the greatest legend. No, the deep sea is dangerous, and the hollow is even worse. Fishing is okay, treasure hunting is not. Stick with it too long and you'll turn into a weird old man. Alas, I thought Teresa would be thrilled if we got a shot of a mermaid, but turns out her Bangbu isn't a fan. The sea is dangerous, but if you don't go, Master will be upset, and that'll make MP a bad Bangbu. Little penguin, you wouldn't want to upset your master, would you? But the ship's radar needs maintenance, and Evie doesn't know how to connect the wires, so maybe I can help. Huh? How? Is there anything you guys can't do? Win my 50-50s? Think. What if they fix the ship? Alright, it's done. Already? Already, with skills like that, why are you even looking into ghost stories? You could probably work for HSO already. I'm just an amateur. I know a little bit here and there. Oh my god, wait, I just see the hermit crab like on the right side of the screen just walking along here. It looks blue too. By the way, where's Yuzuha? I should talk to her before heading out to sea. Let's see. Fishing rod. There we go. Subspecies fishing rod. Oh, you're here, Proxy. What's on your mind? I was just thinking about the past. Back when Alice's father just rescued me, I was drifting alone on a plank at sea. Exhausted, drowsy, barely hanging on. You've no idea how hard it is to stay balanced on a floating plank. I almost blacked out. If it hadn't been for that mermaid song giving me a boost, my old man would have lost a sweet, well-behaved girl right then and there. Oh, so that nightmare you dumped on me wasn't just a dream. It was your actual memory, huh? Alice? Minato? What are you doing here? MP asked me to tell you the ship's ready to go. Honestly, I don't even know if I should keep dragging you into this. After all, it's just something I've been stubbornly holding on to. Hey, what are you saying? Giving up isn't in the Timefield family motto. Yeah, as a member of the Spook Shack crew, of course we gotta witness those spooky tales together. Let's go all the way. Let's go, MP. Alright everyone, stay safe. Don't worry, I won't be reckless anymore. I'm just real happy you're willing to come along with me. After a long voyage, you finally reach a region shrouded in thick fog.
Wait, we're about to enter the depths of the hollow. From here, the chances of spatial distortion will increase dramatically. Yuzuha? Yuzuha, are you listening?
Sorry,
Another 100 meters and we'll have to turn back. I know you don't want to leave just yet, but we can return once we've collected more observation data.
All right.
Just as everyone starts hesitating about heading back, that familiar song echoes in their ears. A mermaid silhouette appears beneath the surface, quickly swimming away behind a distant reef.
So, are we going to follow it?
Yuzuha, I'll keep a close eye on the spatial stability data for these last 100 meters. Once we're about to hit the critical value, we'll have to leave. As for safety on the ship, Minato, I can leave that to you, right?
Don't worry about the ethereals. I'll keep everyone safe.
Thank you all. Really, thank you.
The singing keeps coming from behind the reef as the ship slowly moves forward, and suddenly the singing stops.
Has it left?
Let's go a little further and see.
Hold up! Stop right here! Nobody move!
Yuzuha? What's going on?
Everyone freezes in astonishment. Before long, the singing starts again.
All right, let's keep moving.
And so the boat moves forward when the singing starts and stops when it falls silent. Little by little, you finally reach the reef. Yuzuha slowly raises her hand and places it on the rock.
Gotcha now. I won.
A red-haired girl peers out from behind the reef. Where her legs should be, there is instead a fishtail, covered in jade-like scales that glimmer like brilliant porcelain in the sunlight. Red light, green light. Sunlight falls across the mermaid, casting a giant fishtail shadow over the group, while her red hair like seaweed shimmers brilliantly in the golden rays.
Though this is our first time truly meeting in person, I still want to say, it's been a while. I'm Ukinami Yuzuha!
Oh. Hold on real quick. Alright. The mermaid doesn't linger. After gazing out from the reef for a while, she turns and disappears behind the coral. Yuzuha stares from the deck for a long time before getting Empi to take everyone home. Alice's head like twitched for a moment. It's still hard to believe that something from a fairy tale is right in front of us. Yeah, it all feels kind of surreal. Proxy, how is this even real? Could it be that we were hallucinating from ether corruption after entering the hollow? When my dad was doing his research, some patients even claimed they saw aliens in the hollow. The thrill in the process must be real. Yeah, I think Yuzuha would be really happy too. Well, that old man might not be very reliable, but the location he gave us was a huge help. Speaking of which, Minato and I stopped by his shop to say thanks, but he wasn't there. There's only one place left. Did we talk to them? No.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Hey now, you can't keep going on like this. Work will always be there, but you've only got one body, you hear me? Just go grab your meal and I'll take over here. If anything happens to you, your grandma's gonna chew me out. Come on, working 10 to 5? How's that tiring at all? Grandpa, you've got visitors. Hi, Mr. Ahab, how you doing? You kids, you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? The hollow's no place to be messing around. What if something went wrong? What if you couldn't make it back? Even if you don't care about yourselves, you should think about the people working with you to run this resort. Therese and Mia were so worried. Egg even thought you'd been kidnapped. Egg even thought you kidnapped Empi. Does he really think he would do that? Oh, forget it. So did you really? The old man opens his mouth, then hesitates, eyes flickering with curiosity and fear. When he glances at Mia, his furrowed brow slowly begins to relax. Oh, never mind. As long as you're all safe, that's what matters. Let's leave it at that. For a moment, you're not sure whether to tell him the truth. In the end, you decide to respect his choice. If you really want to thank me, help talk some sense into Mia. She's too stubborn. Grandpa, how can you talk about me like that right in front of my boss? I'm not going back for dinner tonight. Oh, you, Miss Timefield. You must be the real big boss behind this resort. Can you help me talk some sense into her? What, me? You're talking to me? Proxy, Yuzuha's still waiting for you at the aquarium. I think there's a lot she wants to tell you. Alice and I can handle things here. You can go check on her. Can we
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
Hey Proxy, you're here. How'd you know that, or how did you know that mermaids need to sing to move forward? Isn't it just nets up, nets down? Oh, really, red light, green light. Come on, Proxy, don't tell you never played it before. Isn't it red light, green light? It's our local version. Kids in Silent Bay love it the most. One child playing the big fish stands with their back to the beach and sings a song. When the song plays, the fishes slowly creep closer. As soon as the song ends, the big fish turns around and the fishes must freeze in place. If the big fish catches anyone moving, they're out. I suppose that Murray's been watching us play all along. Poor girl, she must be lonely. I hope she can make more friends. Well, after all this, I'd say you're an unofficial member of Spook Shack now. I'm worth a fortune, you know. Hey, don't kill the vibe. If we're going by the videotape, this is where the mysterious narrator kicks in. With a legendary proxy Faith in joining the Spook Shack, what kind of adventures await them? Dun dun dun. To be continued. To be continued.
Welcome to the aquarium.
A legendary mermaid. Alright, and we still got a whole bunch of... Oh, right, this is the mission to talk to them post-event. Okay, before we do the post-event
If you have any questions
stuff,
or need anything, just let me know.
let's see, so those are done. Complete the side story. Let's see. So all that's left is basically fishing and yeah. Okay, we'll do the story first and then go fishing. Belle, I assume Teresa's asked you to help recover her father's belongings as well. Shall we head out now? It sounds like this really matters to you. Naturally. It could very well be something her father left behind. If it's hidden in a hollow, then it's only right we try to find it. For her sake as her friends. I trust you've already decoded the coordinates. Let's head out together then. Wait a sec. Yeah, like, wait. Why do we get to head out but we only get to talk to one or two of them? If the proxy ever does become playable, they should satisfy any faction requirement for a character passive. Only if the proxy gets an appropriate outfit for each faction. Like, we need Belle and Wise in their own, like, Sons of Caledon outfit, Victoria Housekeeping outfit, Spook Shack outfit, even though Spook Shack doesn't really have a uniform, like, Obel Squad outfit, like, they need an outfit for everyone, even something representing like the cunning hairs and shit. Like, come on. If we're really gonna make them universal, like they gotta rep the outfits. Although once you start mixing in factions with like two different factions, then throw in Belle or Wise somehow, like a playable Belle or Wise somehow, I'm not sure what you do there. Maybe it's like choose one or two outfits that you want. Important question, Butler Wise and Maid Belle or Maid Wise and Butler Belle? The latter. Hey Belle, Therese talked to you about the hollow treasure hunt already, didn't she? Does that count as the hollow treasure hunt? Of course it does. We've been stuck battling outside the hollows for ages. It's been way too long since we had a proper adventure in there, and that's where all the real ghost stories hang out. Decoding that coordinate should be a piece of cake for you, right? So ready to head out now? Sure.
Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
Who'd you pair with Yuzuha Alice as the third? Another anomaly character? Or... oh, that's a little awkward. When in doubt, Astra. I mean, you got a point.
Is the concert starting?
Let's do something summery together.
Alright, you can't change the order.
But no scary stories.
Poker could work. Yeah, poker could work.
My
actually.
loyalty lies with the win. Payment received. Let's get to work.
Ellen, fuck it. I haven't used my poker in a while, sure.
Remember the soft touch of sand. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Woohoo! Let's ride the wave! Let's dance! Watch for attacks from the enemies are like seashells on the shore. Stay on offense! Summer memories will give me strength. Blow with the blade. How about this?
This prey is mine!
I am no longer weak. My sword shall prove it. I offer you the dazzling star of a summer night.
Why are there a bunch of Hollow Raiders wandering around here? Don't tell me they're after the research data too. Everyone who already saw the last year heard Willis mention the research data. So yeah, it's no surprise someone's after it. But they weren't supposed to have the coordinates. Forget it. No point in wondering about that. According to the new coordinates you calculated, it should be where Teresa's father hid it. Let's bring it back. Wow, like... we didn't even get like any tiny bit of like exploration or filler. They literally plopped us on the exact spot for one quick fight in and out for like 2 minutes. Okay. Belle, I assume Teresa's... Wait. We had to get them separate? Wait, we have 2 different coordinates? I thought... Okay, I probably forgot how the quest started, but wait, I thought... I'm so confused. I realized I was like...
Looking for info? Or hiring me for a job?
Remember the soft touch of sand. Solid hit. Score one for me.
Oh, that is so mean.
You can't run. The enemies are like seashells on the shore.
Let's play a little.
A chance to score. You're all riddled with flaws. Summer memories will give me strength. Move with the blade.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Let's try something new. Got a summer surprise. Here to sign for it. Stay on offense. I offer you the dazzling star of a summer night.
Why is there a Typhon in the hollow? Did someone put it on purpose? If this map was left by Teresa's father, was it meant to guard this place? To prevent intruders? Anyway, there's definitely something at this coordinate. Let's bring it back and see what it is. You sure to reach the 2 files you brought out of the hollow? Oh, okay, hello, click. Okay. Wait, Ellen? Wait, this photo's so hard to paint. I should have asked for Lynn's help. Come on, you can do it. I had a good time today, though. Wait, having from Mr. McDuck. Wait, why did this come up so? Oh, wait, was it because the time of day changed that I finally got a text when I haven't moved it at all? See, by the way, it looks like you often get yourself involved in some kind of trouble. I only one sees this. I want you to fish next time, but don't try to teach me. I won't learn. Thank you. Thank you all. So these are what my father left behind. 2 files? It doesn't feel like they're both research data, or maybe neither of them is. Let's just open them and take a look. But she won't eat. In that case, how about we open the first one how about we open the one I found first? I got a feeling it might be better to save Alice's for later. Alright, please, actually, after you left, I looked it up on the internet and found that the coordinate Yuzo has been floating around for years now. So that's how it is. No wonder we ran into a bunch of Hollow Raiders there. I guess the file I probably have isn't all that classified after all. Yuzuha opens the file in her hands. It's filled with messy, scribbled handwriting. All sorts of childish wishes like, I want to be an astronaut. Therese snatches it back, her face turning bright red. What was Dad thinking? This is my childhood diary. Why would he put this in the hollow? Well, I've got a feeling you get your answer after reading Alice's file. Alice. Alice opens the file in their hands. As the pages unfold, a flood of obscure academic terms spills into view. There's no doubt this must be the research data. These are... He left two coordinates, one real and one fake. He spread the fake while he's still alive. That way, if someone got both later, they'd likely think both are traps. With a common machine guarding the true coordinate, he ensured no one else could take the data. At least not until the day you were strung out to retrieve it yourself. He was thinking about all this 11 years ago? Teresa's dad really entrusted her to like take on a fucking Typhon like after she grows up. Holy shit. Like, it's one thing for all the people we know, but then god damn. Alice, would you be willing to take the research data? Huh? I know it's from 11 years ago, but Midsummer was once a respected name in military tech, and the groundwork they laid was solid. If it ends up in the Timefield family's hands, I'm sure it'll be put to much better use. How nasty was Teresa's father if he could even have such an expectation? I have no idea. To like be the father of like, you know, like a small sweet looking daughter and everything, and then just like, oh, 11 years from now after I die or whatever, I would expect my daughter to grow up and take on this big combat machine all by herself to get the real research data. I'm like, hold up here, hold up. Could he just 1v1 a mech? Still a better parent than Raiden. Raiden was not a bad parent, she was just not a good one. But why? Isn't this something your father left behind for you? It is, but that's why I'd rather go to someone who could truly make use of it. I didn't get my father's gift for research at all. Maybe this resort, this place, is what he really meant to leave for me. Alice, I know things haven't been easy for your family lately. If what's in there can help you in any way, then I think this journey was worth it. Go on, take it, Alice. Thank you. I'll bring it back and look through with my fellow researchers. Alice takes the research file from Therese. As she does, a single slip of paper slides out and drifts to the ground. You pick it up and find a few lines of handwritten text. It looks like a casual note written by someone over a decade ago. Took a walk along the beach with Tyrese today. We ran into a rabid Thyran father with his daughter. I recognized him. He introduced himself at the banquet a few days ago as a scholar of ether science from a noble family. Aww. We ended up talking for quite a while, and I've been thinking ever since. Maybe I've gone too far chasing after competition and results, but really, we're both trying to leave something meaningful for our daughters. Maybe it's time for Midsummer to shift gears. The sea looked especially beautiful today. A beach resort might not be such a bad idea. Therese would love that. Aww.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Okay, and that should wrap up basically, yeah, all the related quests here. So, before we do the Pale Wasteland stuff, we gotta go fishing.
I'll bring you good luck. I'm feeling pumped.
T-bone shark. Also, how... Okay, how heavy is 77 kilograms in freedom units? Hold on. Tell me you lifted up a fucking shark that's 170 pounds? Holy shit.
Take my bait! I got something! This color's gorgeous!
So wait, what's going on? Oh, you're talking about Ryder or something? They edited his entry in Wikipedia so she doesn't remember he exists. Even removes her voice line about him in character profile? What the heck?
I'm feeling pumped! Yay! I got something! I'm feeling pumped! Yay!
Come on, where's the big fish?
I got something! I'm feeling pumped!
Try doing stuff from the memory system of the world?
Let me help you! Take my bait! I got something! I'm feeling pumped! Got one!
Oh,
Don't let it get away!
oh my god. 73 kilograms?
Take my bait! I got something! It's losing strength!
Another shark.
I'm feeling pumped! Got one!
Oh, whoops.
Let's team
I was
up!
trying to wait for the meter to build.
A rare fish! High five!
Oh! Oh! How heavy is that? 1,014 kilograms? What do you mean we just lifted up a shark, like a whale shark that's fucking 2,235 pounds? What the how do we, how did the fishing rod not break? How did the boat not get pulled under? Look at what tempo training did to Belle. Like, holy shit.
Take my bait! I got something! I'm feeling pumped! Got one! It's losing strength!
Did we just get a even heavier one? We got an even heavier one. How do we even put it on the boat? God damn.
Take my bait! I got something!
God, there's so many sharks swimming around here.
I'm feeling pumped! Gotcha, big guy! Whoa! This one's an absolute unit!
What, an absolute unit?
Take my bait! I got something! I'm feeling pumped!
Surely loading that onto the boat was risk sinking it. Exactly.
Don't let it get away!
Okay, hold on. Are we...
Time for a break.
Are we done here? Okay, we got everything here. Let's go to the... We're going to the hollow fishing spot. Hang out the edge of the hollow. You probably won't hook any ethereals. Make sure you don't get swapped, or... Make sure you don't get swept in.
I'll bring you good luck.
Oh my god. We're fishing in this, like, rainy-ass weather around the hollow. Holy shit. What fucked up fish are we gonna find here?
Take my bait.
Like, instead of,
I
like,
got something.
fishing up tuna that, like, with the risk of, like, mercury poisoning, now we got fish with the risk of, like, ether poisoning.
Yay!
Fish of an entire
Take my
garbage
bait.
container. That thing might weigh as much as the boat.
I got something. This color's gorgeous. Got one. It's losing strength.
Mambo. Mambo. Mambo.
Take my bait.
I still
I
haven't
got
read the event
something.
story yet for Urban Musume. I need to get around to watching or reading that.
I'm feeling pumped. Yay!
Mambo halation.
Take my bait. I got something. Woohoo! I'm feeling pumped. Yay! Take my bait.
Take my bait.
I got something.
Yeah, the voice lines are extremely redundant.
I'm feeling pumped.
I'm feeling pumped. Take my bait.
Yay! I got something.
How is Yuzuha the one that got something? I'm the one fishing here.
I'm feeling pumped.
Or is she trying to like, speak for us because we're busy locking in to fish everything up?
Take my bait.
Like she's just speaking through us or for
I
us.
got something. Don't let it get away. Let's try again next time.
In Genshin, you legit get the dialogue option of "You're a master" at one point. Oh my god. Okay, got everything here. You remember that
Anything
dialogue?
I can help you with?
Actually, there's nothing else on the boat to interact with, right? You know, for something like this, it actually would have been a perfect opportunity to have, like, you know, the fishing spot here, and then your companion choice of either Alice or Yuzuha. You can, like, just sit together and just kind of, like, take in the, like, the sights around or whatever. Although, I guess they have a oil platform. Although, wait. Was that literally what they said at the fishing spot? Oil well fishing spot. Remember, you're here to fish, not get the good stuff, so don't slip up in the event that you're questioned by a patrolling PubSec officer. Wait a second. We're not supposed to be fishing here.
Get ready. Got one.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yay!
Maki. So wait, that bow is bigger than you expected? A 1-ton fish would maybe be half its weight. Just imagine you just add an extra 50% to your boat. Yeah, totally nothing wrong by fishing right next to an oil rig.
I got something.
Oh, I thought it was a percent hold. Barracuda.
ready. Got one! Yay! I got something! Get ready. Got one! I got something! Holy moly! This one's heavy. Got one! Yay! I got something! Get ready. Got one! Yay!
Yay! Honestly, if I can get like another rare species, bro. Oh shit!
It's starting to slow down.
Dragon Palace Envoy. 237 kilograms. Okay, so is that...
Let's go back and rest.
Is that it? Oh, is that the achievement? Yeah, okay, that looks like it's everything. Although technically, I don't think I have all the... I mean, like, the true achievement would be getting the rare subspecies for every fish available. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I'm pretty sure there's an in-game achievement for actually doing that, though. Alright, let's go visit the aquarium.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
And let's see, decoration. And let's see. Okay, so is that
Hope you have a
everything?
wonderful holiday with us.
Alright, so that's it for the visitor traffic. And purchase a total of 6 decorations and showcase 4 rare subspecies. Okay, that will have to be done in time. Oh, you know, I do have the fishing rod that increases the chance for rare subspecies, but yeah, okay. And then exclusive. Wait. Oh, yeah, get 1 more decoration. No, I'll get it later. There we go. Everything, for the most part, done. Although, I should go back to fishing so that I, let's see. Actually, what thing do we need to... Actually, wait, what rare subspecies do I need to showcase here? So let's look for... How about the Dragon Palace one? So where's the Dragon Palace one?
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Later. I mean, I'll just use the auto fishing thing, and then we can just do.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me
We
know.
just do some other stuff. So let's see. Yeah. So this one.
Like that.
You have a
Let's go
lot
at
of
our
life goals
own
scheduled
pace.
for later. Yeah, later. Auto fishing rod. There we go.
I will return with a full catch.
Let's continue next time.
Alright. Now... Oh, there is the new event right now, but I also really want to start reading Pale Wasteland so Yanagi stops standing in front of the video store. Alright, so wait. No. Also, I need to switch the proxy back to their regular outfits. Okay, so what was it? Before we do this, let me go use the restroom real quick. So let me just kind of like let me just AFK, but leave the thing focused on the Yanagi right here. So, but I'll just go leave it like this and put up the BRB here. So I just all right. So be right back, everyone. Gonna go use the restroom real quick. Alright, I am back. Okay. Let me just go get some water real quick and then we'll go start Pale Wasteland after who knows how long of putting this off. Ah, Proxy. I was just about to go to your store to find you. What are you doing here? Section 6 has taken on a special investigation task that requires someone trustworthy to guide us through the Hollow. Naturally, when faced with such an issue, we thought of asking you for help. The chief should be explaining this to you herself, but since the family gathering at the Hoshimi household, she's been unusually downhearted. By the way, do you have any leads, Proxy? What happened on that day? Oh, you forgot? That day when we visited the chief's home, her father, Mr. Soichiro, was quite enthusiastic about you. You recall with Yanagi what has happened previously. A few days ago, after the Bringer incident was settled, you, along with the members of Section 6, received an invitation from Mrs. Soichiro to attend a thank you banquet hosted by the Hoshimi family. You heard many interesting stories about Miyabi's childhood from the family head and even saw childhood photos of Miyabi, but Miss Miyabi didn't seem happy. A few days ago, look, you know, you gotta cut Yanagi some slack here. You know, she's been standing here for so long that her perception of time been warped, as she's just been standing in limbo waiting for the Proxy to, you know, reach out to her. Now that I think about it, there didn't seem to be anything particularly special about the whole banquet. It's just that Mr. Hoshimi Soichiro was a bit too casual. Honestly, he went as far as patting you on the shoulder and saying, "I'm very happy with you, and since you can help Miyabi control that blade, how about becoming an adopted daughter of the Hoshimi family?" It didn't sound much like a joke. Yeah, I remember something like that. Perhaps the chief has been sulking ever since then. Moreover, he enthusiastically showed you the chief's childhood photo album. Throughout the whole process, she remained expressionless and silent. So, wait, funnily, clocks are part of her visual design? Huh. A carefree father sharing embarrassing childhood stories in front of friends and even pulling out childhood photos. Thinking about it, the chief does have a reason to sulk. Still, she still seems upset even now, Proxy. If she wants to talk to you about these feelings, take the opportunity to comfort her, won't you? I'll do my best. That's good to hear. Let's get back to business. Currently, Section 6 has been tasked with conducting rescue and investigation operations in a recently emerged hollow. Initially, it looked like an ordinary mission, but the companion hollow is exhibiting rather peculiar corruption phenomena. Constantly shifting spatial structure and terrain caused a great deal of interference so far. Oh my god. That is so many words they fit into this text box. They had to reduce the font. Our fellows from the White Star Institute and HIA are stuck in the early scouting stages. We're essentially like a mech with its radar turned off, pointing the weapon aimlessly in the darkness and doomed to get lost in this endless forest. And the name of that horrible forest is Melano or Melanoe? I'm not sure if you pronounce the end part like Oe or a unique hollow. In order to halt the hollow's expansion ASAP, the chief sent me to ask you, Proxy, to join the operation as the rescue assistant for Section 6. Glad to join you. As of now, Section 6 and HSO are still trying to figure out the hollow, and have to return quickly. I've assigned a logistics staff member from hand to assist you. She'll get EOS to Melano. Well then, Proxy, I'll take my leave. I'll see you in the hollow. So wait, apparently Spear shows PC time in real time? Huh. Okay, hold on real quick. Aww. Oh, adorable. Okay. Hold on quick. Does that mean we need to... Yep. so we got some stuff claimed here. Oh wait, whoops. Where do we go? And those are huge circle glasses. Dude, the frame on that is so thick too. Holy shit. Ma'am, I'm Farrier, in charge of transporting HSO special supplies and external aid personnel in and out of Milano. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro instructed me to meet you here. According to instructions, I need to explain the objective of this mission to you again. After the Companion Hollow event, public security carried out emergency rescue and control operations for the affected citizens. However, due to the appearance of the Irradiant Core, ether activity within the entire Milano Hollow is currently undergoing intense fluctuations. Harry Potter on the book cover and glasses. Oh, like even bigger. Wait, hold on real quick. What is wrong with my seat right now? The structures and terrain inside the hollow have also undergone deformation and distortion due to the Irradiant Core, giving the entire area an abnormal white appearance. In response to the special disaster, Hollow Special Operations has taken over the follow-up work from public security and initiated an in-depth investigation. However, the terrain inside the Hollow is currently complex and difficult to navigate. As per Deputy Chief Tsukishiro's instructions, you are responsible for leading the way in the Hollow. If you have any equipment that needs to be transported, I'll deliver to you promptly. Your current delivery request is 1 bamboo with a fixed drop point. If everything is good, we can depart immediately. Into that pale wasteland. Roll the credits. You're here, let me brief you on the current situation. Here you'll see the list of actions that need to be completed. Top priority is to meet up with the chief. The marked location indicates where she is. No time to waste, let's roll out. Wait, come on, I just built up my own Miyabi. Come on, let me use my Miyabi. Bro, like, how is it 2025 and you can't do this shit? You can do this shit in fucking Fate Grand Order. Like, a trial unit if you don't have them, or if you do have them, you can switch out the trial for your personal. Come on! What happens on a press combat option? Like, oh, okay, that's so... Okay, wait, timeout. Why does that overwrite being able to switch in with your own, though? Okay, that's on me for having it enabled this whole time, but... Wait, that's so weird, though. Like, why does it negate the option of swapping it until you have to click it off? Like, because, you know, for trial mode purposes, they just want you to just do Miyabi only. But then, like, what if I want to do Miyabi only with my own Miyabi? While having, like, you know, some appropriate, like trial lock slots and everything. Oh, but yeah, I did kind of forget that, because I thought the combat options was only just the manual chain attacks. But... I guess we're doing this then.
Number 0. And
Need something? My services are.
this is the path I follow.
Okay, hold on real quick. What do I want as,
Eradicate all evil.
I don't fucking know. But my Lycon's not built up at all.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Wata.
Alert.
An unknown target is approaching from 3 o'clock. Height, 76 centimeters. Mobility, slow. Body shape, round. Recognizable feature, a knitted scarf with the number 01. Correction. The incoming target is an ally. A cute hollow exploration bangbo named Eos. I'll go meet the target.
Eos height reveal.
Location, Persenis Companion Hollow. HDD channel established. Heading to target destination. Miss Miyabi? Correction. The target destination ran over here at 200 kilometers per hour.
Next time, if you could just stay a bit more composed when I approach, Father would be more pleased.
Absolutely! Just like the photo Soichiro showed us the other day of Chief as a kid! Aw, she was so adorable!
This is all thanks to the proxy. Otherwise, Mr. Hoshimi probably wouldn't have pulled out Chief's childhood photos like that.
Stop talking about that.
Oh my! Miss Miyabi can get shy? Oh, that's just... Oh, so... Oh, adorable!
Ahem. Alright folks, let's not forget we're still on a mission here. Proxy, let's save the banter for later. For now, let me quickly brief you on our intel for the current operation.
Wait, is that with ears though? We need official confirmation from the game whether or not that's Eos with ears or without ears.
The hollow where Eos is currently located is a unique companion hollow, formed as a result of the recent secondary disaster in the Great Hollow Persenis. Deviant hollows such as this are typically highly corruptive to inorganic substances, giving them distinctive landscapes and causing most electronic devices to malfunction inside. As you can see, an extreme level of corruption has occurred within this hollow. A giant deviant ether crystal formed inside it, codenamed a radiant core, and has further intensified the hollow's ether activity and corruptive effects.
It seems pretty serious. No wonder they've called in Section 6 for the disaster relief mission.
Precisely. Public security was supposed to manage the disaster relief and containment for this hollow, but the irradiant core has dangerously intensified the corruption. The hollow's landscape and spatial structure have shifted again. Strong ethereals are appearing one after another, and most of PubSec's equipment has malfunctioned, so they had to hand the upcoming missions over to HSO.
PubSec should have transferred operations to HSO before conditions worsened. Given everything that happened with Bringer, however, tensions have been high. But the Hollow won't hold back its claws on new Eridu just because people show weakness. Apart from the pesky giant ethereals, we've also got the complex landscape and spatial structure to deal with. Luckily, these are exactly the kinds of problems you and I are best at tackling. Join me in severing the Hollow's greedy claws and fangs, Proxy.
Eos! Oh, this wasteland really is pale. Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of dialogue here that goes by rather fast that you just have to skim through. You know, on top of all the... You know, on one hand, this reminds me of the whole, like, Chrome thing in the... when Squidward got sent into the future and shit in SpongeBob. But also, this, if you splash a bit of, like, red and blue around, then we got Mirror's Edge here. Bro, I miss playing... I miss playing Mirror's Edge so much. Army wants to replay it. Like, man, like, Mirror's Edge 1 was such a fun time. Like, short and sweet, with the campaign and everything. Like, I think if you run through it without too much difficulty, it's like 4 to 6 hours depending, I think. But, yeah. And we don't talk about Catalyst. SpongeBob with the revelation that everything open world exploration in the future. And then like instead of like instead of Squidward just like going into fetal position with everything chrome around him, it's just like everything around him is like a tower to oversee all the surroundings in the chromatic future. Like, no, you just have him in fetal position, and then the camera just super zooms out to like the landscape like around him as we survey the land. Future. The future of Ubisoft games. This journey is fraught with unforeseen dangers. Stay close to me, Proxy. Don't worry, Miss Miyabi, I'm Faith, remember? I'm probably being overcautious. Alright, I'll take on the front, I'll leave the rear to you. Help me clean up the filth in this pale wasteland, Proxy. And meanwhile, is that Asher Yao? The elevator isn't working properly. Someone must have activated the safety lock during the evacuation. Let's look around for something that can get this elevator back up and running. Slice and dice. Like for the most part with Miyabi, in terms of like her moveset, you basically just keep mashing away. An open world MMORPG racing game that's online only. A living blender. But yeah, like, as far as I can recall, like, you basically just keep mashing, build up your energy. Every special EX special attack you do builds up 2 little orbs here. And then ideally you want to build this up all the way to max. And then you press and hold your basic attack to do the Virgil looking ass judgment cut. To basically just like slash everything in a big ass area. Let's see, time for work. Assist the White Star Institute in collecting irradiant crystals. Study the peculiar properties of melano. And leave your work report in Yanagi's Section 6 Deputy Chief's notes. Even if you accidentally miss the irradiant crystals during the mission, you can still obtain them in the Hollow during free exploration. Oh, so this is the experiment of like, not just the open area format, but also collecting random ass materials to collect for later use, because you have like the random materials for the Swabian Temple in Phylum Heights. Oh, so it's not only this kind of exploration, but like they also introduce collecting random shit. A third of that being the new Mario Kart. Yeah, I've kind of heard a lot of mixed things about the new Mario Kart. Like, in terms of like the balancing and people not liking how they do the racetrack mixing. Because a lot of people just want the bog standard racetracks. But then depending on how you set it up or something, if you want multiple courses, like it combines them together for a quote-unquote seamless transition from one race to another. So then you basically have your alternate format racetracks, which kind of take away from people wanting to know and master one course instead of one randomly stitched together or whatever. That and like the item balancing I hear, I'm not sure if they fixed it yet, but I think they probably addressed it a little bit, is kind of bad. Because for the most part, the meta, in a way, you just hang back in like the middle of the pack, give or take. You get like your essential items, and then you start playing for the front for real. And because like, there's no point in playing for the front, at least from what I've heard from people. And then you just get your big boost items to just carry you through the end to really close out races like, just like that. I don't know, it seems like kind of fucked up. It's almost never worth doing Miyabi's health attack without max charges. Only a lower charge if it would kill the final wave of enemies. Yeah, you'd only do like the 2 or 4 charge if like you just really need to clear out some trash mobs without having to like devote a full attack string for all this, because doing all that takes a little bit of time compared to just like a quick charge of like using a 2 charger and then just boom, done, probably. What they have said, you don't know how they can do DLC for Mario Kart World, which is something they did a lot with Mario Kart 8. Yeah, they put out a lot of DLC for Mario Kart 8 that gave it a lot of longevity, because, yeah, I know a lot of friends that played it initially, and then after they, you know, had their fill, they stopped, but then once the DLC started coming up, like, they started playing it a lot more, and I've seen a lot of other streamers and VTubers pick it up, especially with the rise of the DLCs and everything. So, Nintendo can really, you know, put out a lot of content and longevity for their games that they actually do put out DLCs of that sort with Mario Kart for some of their other games. But yeah. See, why is there a Bang Boo here? It looks like this Bang Boo is broken. Let me adjust the circuits and try to fix it. Man, how long has it been since I've seen this? Holy shit. Crash Team Racing as well. Oh wait. I feel like they want to innovate. Open worldish hub in a racing game was done decades before in Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, Crash Team Racing also did a like hub area traversal for going into like your next stage in the campaign mode. Man. Oh wait. But actually, let me look something up real quick with that. Let me double check something. Oh, right. With Crash Team Racing, there was, so there's Crash Team Racing on PS1, and then wasn't there, like, some sequels they tried to make for it, like, Tag Team? Oh, yeah, wait. Nitro Kart was the follow-up, right? And then after that was supposed to be, let me see, Tag Team Racing, was it? Or, cause like, wasn't there one on PSP or some shit? Hold on. List of Crash Bandicoot video games. Racing games. Crash Team Racing, Nitro. Oh, Tag Team Racing on PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation Portable. Ah, right. And then Nitro Fuel was the remake? No, remaster. Oh, right. Man. Oh man, I miss playing Crash Team Racing though. Crash Team Racing was the shit. Oh, fuck Mario Kart. Crash Team Racing was the shit. You wish they would go back to Double Dash? Yeah, a modern take on, like a newer take on Mario Kart Double Dash would probably go really well. But since they just put out Mario Kart World, I wouldn't expect another Mario Kart game in a long time. Okay, I should start reading this now. I think I just stopped working. Did Chief Hoshimi save me? Thank you. There's an elevator nearby. I was originally going to repair it. I hadn't expected a malfunction midway. Thanks, Chief Hoshimi, for saving me. I could resume my mission and go repair the elevator now. So this is their demo for, you know, one thing I kind of find funny about this, like in terms of like how the environment looks for, you know, this event right now, with this being the pale wasteland. This is also a great way for them to shortcut having to actually design the color palette for this whole area, because it's all grayscale. They don't have to think about like coloring the barrels or the other skyscrapers or pipes or like any other thing here. This is an excellent excuse for them to not think about coloring shit except for just like what shade of gray you want. Yeah, like an orange map in a Source game, yeah. God, I remember playing on an orange map in Team Fortress 2. Dude, There's so many like stalemates on that fucking map. It was aggravating. Oh my god. Like the big gaps between like the control points from like the second to third or third to fourth. Like bro, like the traversal gaps were so huge. It's like fucking Sniper Alley out there. Or like, oh god, like that map was too goddamn huge for its own good, but I don't know why I play on that map so much. A new Mario Sunshine could be good. Yeah, I can see Mario's like a Mario Sunshine sequel doing well. Man, the more I look at this area, the more I just keep feeling like the more Mirror's Edge vibes I keep feeling. Like just splash some red or blue on some props and everything, and we're all set. We got Mirror's Edge at home. White Star Institute device here. Bridge has been displaced by the corruption of the core. It's a new device from the Institute. They say it can fix spatial distortion caused by the irradiant phenomenon. I'll have Yanagi send you the instructions. Device connected. Software analysis complete. Device name, Ether Disruptor Model Alpha 2. Visual operation interface is ready. No need to bother, Miss Yanagi. I already figured out how to use the device. Huh, that does sound like you, Proxy. Look for the fluorescent prompts in the environment through the equipment operation lens. Adjust both sides of the prompt to adjust the misalignment. Huh.
Are you bored?
Ah. Your dad legit played Control Point Orange, which dinosaurs in charge of Nintendo would get put in. Oh. So wait, this is also mechanic in Genshin's second summer event. Ah.
My blade is already sheathed. What are you? Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. I'll take the mic.
God, it's so like, you know what's annoying sometimes? Like when I just want to directly switch to Astra, but then you have the hecking assist prompt here that forces her in, or forces like a different party member in. When I just want to like actually just go directly swap to Astra and either ult or just do something with her in particular, or at least with like the exploration areas. It's always so awkward trying to like swap her in without wasting her energy or her charges here. One does not simply swap to Astra. It's the biggest pain in the goddamn ass. Like, let's say I stun an enemy. I want to switch to Astra so that I ult, triggering the chain attack, go back to my main DPS, cancel, switch back to like literally whoever the third party member would be, and then go back to what was it? And then go back to like my main DPS. But because of how this shit works, like it's too much of a pain in the ass to try to swap back to her in a normal way, that you basically just have to have your DPS or stunner be the one to swap into Astra and then swap to your main DPS on the final chain attack, assuming it's a 3-chain. It's like, come on. Oh yeah, also, I know I saw a post about like people ranting about the new gear for Lost Void with the Aftershock set, or the Aftershock gear, because of the tag assist. Because apparently, because like with my experience using it, well, thankfully I have an Aftershock team with Trigger and Sambi, so it kind of works perfectly. But Yeah, apparently with tag assist, like, it's basically a tag where you have people switching in without actually becoming the active character, really throwing off everyone. And like, there's so many people who are like, who are very vocal about their disdain for the mobile or the mobile gears in Hollow Zero right now. Cause like, yeah, like every time they want to actually like swap to a new active character, the tag assist makes them swap in or makes an agent enter in without actually changing the lead character, actually getting them killed, because they keep overlapping it with like the swap button instead of having like dedicated buttons for this shit. Because honestly, like, yeah, even with like Astra just in general, I really wish we'd have a swap without using an assist or whatever. Like, just like an actual neutral swap that ignores assist prompts. The timer on is also super short. If you're not paying enough attention, you'll miss out on them. Yeah, it's like, if you want to make use of them, the prompt is like, the tag assist literally doesn't work with Astra on the team. Yeah, I can imagine because of how screwy it would make things. But yeah, like, it's so annoying sometimes when you just really need to like raw tag in like a particular character without having to fuss around with like quick assist or burning Astra charges or whatever. Like, I do get that pain. It's really annoying not having like an actual swap that bypasses like special procs when you don't need it to proc just yet. Let me check the data. This seems to be a topological disruptor from the Institute. It can be used to resonate with the surrounding ether and restore the original terrain. Oh.
Right.
Oh, it spawned.
Well done.
Each one at least really likes the system. Chief Hoshimi, everything's clear in the area. You need only worry about the investigation and we'll take care of security. So wait, does he turn pale when we... Oh. I thought it was an actual, like... What was that? I thought all the NEPS people would actually, like... I thought something was actually, like, wrong with them, like, because, like, how the environment is probably affecting them. No, I guess it's just, like, you just had to go close enough to them. Huh. I've been stationed here all this time ensuring safety. They're looking pale. I've been trying to refrain from like overusing the word pale because we're gonna be hearing that word a lot for this event. Please rest assured. I may not have much experience, but I'll do my best. I feel the same way. Please rest assured. Chief Oshimi, have you found us an expert holo guide yet? Yes, right here. Are you referring to this Bangbu? Huh, your connections really do exceed my expectations. Anyway, let me explain what's going on right now. Due to the corruption effect of the Irradiant Core, the surrounding terrain has undergone distortion, resulting in this abnormal white landscape. Didn't you get to color in those cheeks? After public security completed the rescue, we immediately dispatched investigators with a high aptitude for ether to collect the irradiant crystal core and crystals to analyze the current level of the core's activity. How is the investigation going? To be honest, the situation isn't looking good. The surrounding terrain is still constantly changing due to the corruption. To ensure the transportation of supplies and personnel access, the Institute has set up a disruptor nearby, which can temporarily restore the corrupted landscape, but they only allow small-scale investigative teams to pass through. There's still quite a few ethereals appearing around the area, so up until now, not many samples have been collected. Understood. I'll help investigate the surrounding area. Right? Thank you for your hard work, Chief Hoshimi. It's an honor to work with you. By the way, the Institute has prepared special equipment for this investigation mission. Chief Hoshimi, feel free to check if any of it will be useful to you. Which cheeks? Yes. See, operations progressing smoothly. Some of the tasks are already complete. Claim everything. Field experience and supply voucher. Accumulate enough experience to increase your investigation level. Raising your level will give you the corresponding combat permit. During operations, agents can use their talents. Activating talents requires the use of combat permits. Once activated, they'll remain effective for the whole operation. Oh, it's literally just like the, simulated universe meta progression shit of like, oh yeah, you can... Yeah. Oh, wait. After Hoshimi Miyabi activates her dodge, counter, and quick assist, she'll automatically chain into the Alt Frost Storm, unleashing a blast of air to... Oh my god. When Hoshimi is attacked by an enemy, she'll automatically dodge. Hell yeah. Replaces dash attack with dash attack maximum. Dash forward, dealing damage after this replaced when she's knocked back to launch using a basic or special while target stagger will immediately trigger dash attack maximum, restoring damage or 70% of damage she received and granting vulnerability for half a second. Oh. I'll take the chain and auto dodge though as a crutch. Hell yeah. Huh. And they have stuff for Yanagi too. You forget if this is before they added gear to Hollow Zero, but seeing it now, it's literally Miyabi's first iteration of gear in Hollow Zero. Yeah, cause like wait, so wait, Lost Void came out before Pale Wasteland, but Lost Void didn't originally start with the combat gear stuff, right? I forget. Did Lost Void have the combat gear already? Or was this their implementation of, like, what they thought about the gear system with, like, upgrading shit, and then... because, like, we have stuff that actually alters movesets and everything. Oh. So here's the polychrome. Okay, so we got... Man, I really wish you could mix and match, like, trial characters and your own personal. Because I want to use, like, my own Miyabi with trial Yanagi. Like, why can't we mix and match here? Come on, because I want to, like, I just want to put in Astra in the final slot and then use my own Miyabi and use trial Yanagi, come on. Oh wait, so Lost Void and Pale Wasteland were in the same patch? Oh, okay. But yeah, so let's just go with trial Yanagi and Miyabi. Chief Hoshimi, you're here! I was just about to come see you. How's the situation around here? We're investigating the corruption of the surrounding terrain caused by the irradiant core. Judging by the current data, the situation isn't looking optimistic. The surrounding terrain... Miyabi getting distracted while Zubi's like giving the brief in here. The surrounding terrain is continuing to distort, and many highly dangerous ethereals are appearing. We've collected some irradiant crystal cores and crystals, but the quantity is still far from enough. With the current manpower, I doubt we can progress much in the investigation. Based on the current investigation results, those highly dangerous ethereals seem to have similar ether fluctuations to the core. There may be some unknown connection between them. Tail is getting the zoomies. If we can take them down, we might be able to contain some special samples related to the core. Understood. Please wait here while I investigate the surroundings. As expected of Chief Hoshimi. Well then, I'll leave the investigation to you. However, please be careful during the investigation. Our analysis shows that the active ether contained in the core seems to affect the senses. Some investigators have experienced hallucinations because of it. Thank goodness you arrived in time. With your help, our research progress can finally catch up. Okay. Okay, wait. How did Yanagi's moveset work again? Basic attacks, and then third, fourth, or fifth hit of a basic attack. Use a regular special to switch your stance, because yeah, you want to keep switching stances to maintain your buffs. And then, oh, right, you have to hold to activate the EX special. Right, okay.
It's over.
The ether fluctuations at this fissure are quite unusual. The energy flows in one direction, and the fissure is inactive for now, but the balance is fragile and could be shattered at any moment. According to the intel from the strategy branch and my personal experience, just a slight scratch of the blade would unleash a swarm of ethereals, like moths breaking out of their cocoons prematurely. I see no reason to spare any evil. What do you think, Proxy? Unleash the ethereals. Oh, hell no!
Roger.
Evasive action.
No room for mercy. It's pointless to resist. Okay. My blade is already sheathed.
Mechanism capable of controlling the bridge's direction detected. Operation result negative. Issue missing vital power module. Clearly EOS's body cannot provide power for such a large-scale mechanical device. And analyzing the maintenance logs, there are several backup power units nearby. Please retrieve power units and restart the bridge control device. Proxy, you often go silent unexpectedly during missions. You must have come up with a clever solution, clever solution, right? Oh. Man, we could totally walk in parkour, like, up there. Man, this looks like a fucking, like, Titanfall-ass battery. Like, you just, like, take the little cylinder out and just plug it into your Titan. This should be the power supply unit for the disruptor. If we find more, we should be able to activate the data pile. Power supply for Seed Senior. I thought we could break that.
Let's finish the job. Wasteland. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Sorry I'm late, Yanagi.
Resistance strength. It's over.
You know what? Hey, we should be big enough.
Leave the rest to me. My blade is already
Oh, I can't cancel that.
It's over.
My charges. Wait. The coordinates match those provided by the intelligence section perfectly. This should be a stable space fissure leading to our destination. My calculations check out. Let's proceed through it to the new area. Brace yourselves for landing. Wait, is there anything else I might have missed around here? Oh, there's a transition just like in Lost Void.
Surrender, Yanagi. I'll handle it. Scatter!
It's a bamboo workbench, and it looks like it's still functioning. Can we get any valuable data from it, Proxy? It's highly likely. Bamboo workbenches are usually set up to gather and store environmental data, which can greatly help during Hollow disaster response. The workbench incorporates a Marcel maze design, mirroring Bamboo's logic circuit. If we can crack the circuit and navigate to the labyrinth's terminal, we might just grab the vital parent carrot sample. Proxy, this last step doesn't quite seem like an approved operation, huh? While technical audits aren't part of the HSO's responsibilities, anything that helps our mission is fair game. Thanks, Miss Miyabi. Is it time for Fall Guys? Press jump to make Eos jump, hold jump to make Eos jump higher, press this button to make Eos dash. Come on! Come on, Eos, jump higher! Oh, that is such a tease. That is actually such a tease. No, am I missing something here? You guys dangle that like right in front of me and not let me actually. Come on! Oh, you have to actually. Yeah, you have to get extra verticality by dashing. Oh shit! Sorry, Eos. It's teaching tech. Eos is sure a bouncy robot. An adorably bouncy and squishy robot. I'm pretty sure like they'd be great to hug. Man, I'm on like a 1-on-1 scale like Eos plush. That sounds adorable.
Weakling.
Bangbus are probably good for punting. Do not kick the Bangbu! The energy module is almost repaired. We should be able to start it now. Oh. What? Was there any point in... Oh, because you have these little ass cubes here. Oh, come on, you could jump over these cubes. We didn't need to rotate this whole fucking thing. We could just jump over these goddamn cubes.
Press forward. My blade is already sheathed. Mind and body. No room for mercy.
So in case of the criminal bangbus, waist-high cubes. Like waist-high cubes or other blockades are just as bad as like the little thin twigs they call trees blocking your paths in Pokemon and shit. Disruptors seem to be running on ether resonance. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what else this reminds me of when I see like similar looking environmental effects of like the stage kind of rotating into place. Like I know that's what was it? I know it's like not a completely unique thing to like one game, but it's reminding me of some games that have similar things. I can't remember. And not just like movies that have like those kind of weird effects when they want to like portray like some janky weird ass like dimensional shifting kind of effect or whatever, but I don't remember. Oh god.
Resistance accumulated. A close call. Surrender. Purging slash.
Okay, and Jane Doe jump scare.
My blade is already. It's pointless to resist. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Weakling.
Oh, they're just trying to have a chill investigation, but Jane Doe jump scare.
How does its massive ether energy influence the Hollow? And how can it corrupt and mutate such a vast area of buildings and lands? These are all questions that researchers at the White Star Institute will need to investigate. But what we have already observed is that the various sections of the Hollow centered around its core are distorting and connecting into one, almost like one massive ethereal is taking shape. Needless to say, things aren't looking good. Normally, focusing on eliminating ethereals in each area would be an effective strategy in a typical Hollow, but that doesn't seem to be the case here.
Even if it's an ethereal as large as a hollow, it has exposed its greatest weakness before us. Its core. Now that we know where the blade is meant to strike, the strategy is clear. Cut its limbs, strike at its core, just as we would with any other ethereal.
But HSO has only just started exploration, and our intel on the surrounding areas beyond the base's reach is very limited. If we dispatch operations under these conditions...
In that case, I'll take the lead in clearing the path. The sharpest blade should always be up front, clearing the way for everyone else.
Understood, Chief Miyabi. Then let me go over Section 6's operation strategy again. We will investigate and clear out the high-activity areas within the Hollow to reduce its overall activity, before finally heading to the central area closest to the Radiant Core, where the ether activity is highest. As our scout and vanguard, Chief Miyabi will move ahead of the main force to explore each area and suppress any potential high-threat targets.
Don't worry, I'm not fighting alone. I've got the proxy by my side.
But we just have Io just running around panicking. Yep, we got the proxy by our side. And then what's Eos gonna do? We're just gonna defense assist and have Eos parry the shit out of like whatever massive ethereal we're gonna tank. This should be the Irradiant Crystal Core. When we take it back, we should be able to obtain some useful analytical data. That's right, that's it. Let me help you collect it. We need to make sure it's handled and stored with care. If we bring it back to the base, we can analyze the relevant sample data. You're back. Was the operation successful? I found a sample of the Irradiant Crystal Core. Sample of the Irradiant Crystal Core? This is a huge help. I'll arrange for personnel to handle the follow-up work and process the Crystal Core samples you collected. I believe it won't be long before our database provides valid analysis results. Chief Oshimi, were there any abnormal situations when you came into contact with it? For example, seeing hallucinations or anything like that? Just a little, but it's nothing serious. Not long ago, I added hallucination resistance to my exercises to my- I added hallucination resistance exercises to my training regime. I see. Nonetheless, please stay safe. If any symptoms of corruption or hallucinations appear, please come back immediately and seek treatment. Leave the Hollow for now. But yeah, man, part of me kind of wishes I played this event when it first came out. This would have been kind of cool to, like, play when it's first new, and also seeing people's, like, initial reactions to this kind of format. Because before, it's all, like, the instance, the small, instance areas that we're used to, along with, like, the TV sections beforehand and everything. And then seeing this as the first iteration, I believe, like, oh man, I wonder how excited people were when they first saw stuff like this. Let's see, Irradiant. The first Irradiant crystal uncovered by Section 6 during the Melanode disaster relief and suppression operation collected by Chief Hoshimi while she was scouting. Irradiant Core, another shiny new term coined by the Institute, one that inevitably means more reports piling up on the office desk. Yet the disaster itself is no exaggeration. The irradiant phenomenon seems to amplify the unique traits of ether, though it also brings catastrophes of equal magnitude. Otherwise, public security wouldn't have requested such high-level support from HSO, especially after the incident. General of Scouts, an irradiant crystal discovered by Chief Hoshimi during the event's exploration of the Melanode Core. In the face of the Hollow, there's no distinction between the general commanding from the base and the soldier charging into the fray. Both stand equal before its relentless threat. The HSO is prepared to sacrifice their lives to stop its advance. Chief Hoshimi, however, always bears the dual responsibilities as a void hunter capable of rapid support across the battlefield, and as a vanguard that always on the front line. From slaying the deadliest ethereals to the menial tasks of collecting rocks, she performs her duties with unparalleled efficiency. Note, next weekend is the Chief's routine scheduled leave. So wait. It also gave a 4-star W engine with crit as its main stat, which notably Genshin has never done. Genshin could never. You mean I missed out on some fucking limited time ass like 4-star W engine with a crit main stat? What the fuck? Excuse me? I could never, bro. Like, I seriously fucking hate the fact that, like, a lot of the missable engines and bang boos and shit aren't even in yet. I mean, I think I only missed out on Night Boo, but, like, why aren't these in, like, the like, in the output or outpost logistics shop, or, just, I don't know, like, what else are we gonna use the points for? Like, yeah, the usual, like, cage passes and everything, but what about the missable shit that I never got around to? That sucks. That was such a passionate response to that news. Genshin also had missables until they changed its weapons. But yeah, just like, man, like, oh my god, I really wish I can get some of the missable stuff I wasn't around for, claiming and everything. Ah. Genshin has not changed this and continues to do this. Bro, this fucking sucks. Good thing you got the fish sword. Section 6 Operation Missing Bang Boo, find Sokaku, consult Yanagi, eliminate enemies with Haramasa. Oh wait. Oh, so they don't have any more. Oh, okay, so they just wanted you to go back into the mode and they don't have any, like, event categorized stuff for Pale Wasteland. But yeah, I think I'll actually stop a bit early for tonight, even though it's technically not like that early, but I am getting a little bit tired after going out early today, so honestly I think we'll keep up the Zenless stuff for a while, just so we can get through Pale Wasteland, and then maybe get started on the Chest Legend event, like, once we're done with Pale Wasteland. I think Pale Wasteland might take a little bit, because we have, like, all the different sections to go through and the actual, like, Wasteland exploration stuff. So yeah, I'll go continue this later. Oh, also, what achievements did I get again? Oh, right, the fishing stuff. How many more days on Yuzuha? 8 days, and then we get Alice, and then after that would be Seed and Orphe and everything. Tomorrow will likely be a break day for Granblue too, so no need to worry about that. Oh yeah, like, the event's coming up soon, right? Oh yeah, the Granblue event's actually coming up in 3.5 hours. Oh. I don't know if I want to read it right away though, so... But I still wanna do some more Zenless before doing some Granblue event reading. Never mind you then. Yeah, like, it's coming up real soon, but nah, I'll probably do it like day after tomorrow or something with Granblue. I'm really liking the Pale Wasteland stuff so far. But yeah, would it kill them to give us more dead days? If only with Granblue. Like, this is why, like, FGO and, like, audio games for the most part are rather chill in this aspect. Like, you have your updates that, you know, supposed to span over like a month and a half, give or take, with events that take place over anywhere between like 2 to 4 weeks, give or take. So then you could either choose to blow through it all and then relax then, or put it off and then not feel bad about it. But then, like, with Granblue and stuff, it's like, well, you got a week to read the event, and that's it. It's like, any downtime in between with the next event? Nope, you got either at most 24 hours, or the event's coming up right after it ends. It's just like, ugh. So a little bit tiring. Granblue, you want dead weeks. FGO, you don't want dead weeks. Yeah, it's kind of funny with, like, how, like, there's things we want with FGO that we wish was taken from, like, Granblue and vice versa. But alright, so gonna go get some rest for tonight and wait, one thing you don't like about Pale Wasteland, it wasn't colored. What do you mean? Isn't gray a color? Come on, pale is a color. Some months are dead months for Granblue, given that you rush event day 1 and all the events in the months are reruns. True. Also, like, with Granblue, me and my crew have been playing significantly less, although that's mainly attributed to Umumusume. FGO chill because of how slow the AP gain is, and you're not grinding yourself to death for every event. Yeah, funnily enough, yeah, like the grind's been pretty decent. Although I think we can thank FGA for that though. Although even then, before I even heard about it, I was like manually farming out shops like nearly every event though. And then like after that, it's like, oh, like 2 weeks of until the event ends, and then even when the event ends, it's gonna be like at least a month before the next major event comes up or some shit. So then like it's either just time to like passively farm or just do whatever the heck or do something else, which is pretty neat. Side game shooting one game in the foot by globalizing another. Yeah, honestly, it's really funny because some of them were originally doing like some in-houses trying to find like party rooms to do Fall Zero and everything. But then now everyone's just like doing Umumusume because, you know, we'd rather not suffer with the depressing ass Granblue grind and go into the depressing ass horse game grind, where every single time we try to get a career run going, some particular horses get moody and go from great to awful. I mean what? We'll get Princess Connect back? I mean, honestly, I could see that happening because it's gonna be side games that would handle it directly. Because fuck Crunchyroll. You hope they get their server data back from Crunchyroll? I would certainly hope so, but I would not hold my breath. Honestly, part of me would hope they would pull. I doubt it because how they're handling Umumusume, but like, I'd rather we just go the Epic 7 route and just go, okay, we know the current version's been out for a long time, and we're only just expanding to new regions, but fuck it. Just go play the synced up version right now and just bear with the overwhelming info of like years upon years of updates in a newly released, or while it's newly released in other regions. Like, just go the Epic 7 route. Like, originally it was like, Epic 7's Korean, right? Like, it was originally in Korea, then when it went to global, like, they just plopped us into the middle of like wherever Korea was at, and then we just went. Like, if they bring Princess Connect back, that's what they need to do if they're gonna reintroduce it outside of Japan. Because it's gonna be too much hassle to try to catch us up on all those years. Or at least like it might be a pain in the ass to like, you know, try to do all of that and then yeah, and hopefully they'll try to give some kind of like big celebration thing for like, oh yeah, we're just gonna plop all the other regions just right here. So like we'll just like sync up every region and we'll just give like some big celebratory rewards to compensate for, you know, the just putting players just into the fire that is current content without all the build up leading to it. That's how I did with Granblue. The game was out for that long when they did it. I mean, with Granblue, like, they added official English localization without releasing it globally. Because technically, I mean, if you want to be technical about it, technically it was already released globally. You just needed a Google Chrome browser. And that's it. Like, no need for downloading an app or anything, although you could if you want at this point, but because it's just an embedded browser. But yeah, like, as long as anyone would have any Chromium browser or whatever, anyone could play Granblue around the world. It just happened to help that they conveniently added English, like, actual official English, when people thought that Granblue would never get out of Japan. Oh, that's what you meant when they added the English language? I thought I heard they originally added the English translations for not the West exactly, but like just for actually what was the exact reason why they added in English all of a sudden? Because it wasn't due to Western interest. That is for goddamn sure. It was China, you think? Is either although you would think they would put in Chinese instead. I remember hearing like I think it was like Southeast Asia or something like that. I thought it was Southeast Asia in general, and I guess instead of trying to translate for I'm not sure how many languages there would be, just given how I'm not sure how many countries make up Southeast or the region of Southeast Asia, but either way though, but I guess like maybe they found English was like the most common second language people would have or something like that, so they just implemented it there, and then by sheer accident, by putting in English, then Western fans go, oh my god, it's in English, and then they spread the word there. English arguably has more reach. Maybe it's a more commonly known language in China. Maybe. I'm not too knowledgeable about like how other countries or continents around the world like encourage learning like secondary languages. I'm not sure. But yeah, alright, so I'm gonna go head out. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna go continue Pale Wasteland tomorrow. The Grand Blue event, it'll be the day after that, because I really can't be bothered with a lot of Grand Blue stuff right now. Not the primary thing, but might have been a secondary thought. I don't know, because given how a lot of Japanese companies think and conduct business, they really just think about within their own bubble in Japan. Only very rarely when pushed to, they maybe might consider the global audience. It's only when, like, they finally somehow recognize a global audience that they go, oh my god, there are people outside that really love our shit. Like, yeah. There's been way too many cases of like, I mean, hell, I'm still bitter about like, we did get English for Relink, because that was after Cygames finally recognized it from all the like overseas support from like having the English language for the Grand Blue Gacha after all this time. Like it wasn't them taking a risk there with Relink, but it was only after seeing the overseas interest from the gacha. Versus push from Arxis, Relink was not. I mean, either way though, like Grand Blue's global presence was helped out a lot because of the fact that they added the English language, which also gave the English-speaking communities of Grand Blue like a footing to stand on, with like stuff like the Grand Blue Reddit, the GrandBlue.wiki, which is the hugest help for sifting through any Grand Blue related stuff, honestly. Like, shout outs to like the people who manage the Grand Blue Wiki, because honestly, if it wasn't for them, for all their detailed info on breaking down all the bosses, encounters, and detailing other mechanics and shit, like, I don't think Grand Blue outside of Japan would be anywhere near what it is today if it's not for their help. Because like, not many people would go to other websites to try to like sift through other Grand Blue related info, because it'd all be in Japanese for the most part, or be maybe rough translations on like obscure ass Google Docs or some shit. And yeah, like the Grand Blue Wiki is the best goddamn resource for English speakers to like look up Grand Blue related things. But yeah, what was I getting to? Oh yeah, the global audience thing. Like, I'm still bitter about Contact Collection, about like when they're having trouble with DDoS issues and everything, they decided in their wisdom to basically just ban or restrict any IPs outside of Japan from playing. I'm not sure if that's the case anymore, but it was the basically like the thing that stopped me from ever coming back. Because like I quit originally because I rage quit over a certain small event, but like during times I might have thought about coming back, it's like, oh, I can't log in anymore because I live in the US and they only allow players with Japanese IPs to log into their servers. I'm just like, fuck off with that. Come on. I played Conclave for years, and I even, like, for what the game was, I still enjoyed it enough to put some money into, like, buy ship slots because I like collecting the boat girls and everything. And as rage-inducing as some of the events were, it did have some pretty cool moments, like when you finally had that cathartic, like, relief wash over you after finishing a really hard-ass event. And then, what do we get? What do I get for that, essentially? Like, oh hey, you're IP blocked from Conclave because you don't live in Japan. I'm just like, come on! Like, it's like mentalities like that, like, I don't know. It's just really annoying to see, like, the one or two sides of the spectrum here of, like, either embracing the global audience or completely shunning them. I'm just like, what's wrong with trying to, they could probably see the data. It's like, we got some potential overseas interests. Like, I'm pretty sure they could see, like, where players are connecting from. I'm pretty sure any company with any online game would have the data on that. Like, I don't think we'll question that. But then what do? Like, just nope, no IPs outside of Japan. I'm just like, bruh. Like, maybe they reversed their course now on that, but too little too late. Like, I cannot get back into Conclave anymore because of that shit. You like to point out a lot of the original Snap by Grand Blue Square Enix, so they might have changed that might change your opinion about foreign money. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, I've been rambling on for long enough with my gripes on this kind of mentality. With, like, either getting shunned or pray that, like, Japanese devs or companies would actually, you know, take into consideration the global audience. Still the market anyway. Yeah, still the market anyway. But anyways, okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.